Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Orioles basketball, girls JV, girls varsity basketball on a Friday night from venerable Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call. Joined tonight by Julia Havman as the OSN technical engineer. Also, we have Tyson Petnato as the OSN cameraman. I'll be joined later by Evan McKinley, and he'll be doing color commentary with me for the varsity game. Big thank you to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also, Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Here are your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Mariners of Manistee, and they are coached by Ken Cott, along with Renee Torres and Mario Garcia. Starting at the guards, number 2, Callie Shively. The other guard, number 23, Gabby Centers. The center, number 51, Shaylin Harmon. The forwards are 31, Sophia Shobe, I should say. And number 41, Maddie Wayward. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird and Olivia Lynn. Starting at the guards, number 10, Savera Mosier. She is a sophomore. Also, number 11, Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas. She is a freshman. And number 23, J.C. Cole. She is a sophomore. The forwards are number 12, Jalen Laird, a sophomore, and number 13, Maddie Lynn, a sophomore. Manistee in their blue jerseys trimmed in gold. They have gold lettering and gold numerals trimmed in blue. Ludington in their white jerseys, orange lettering, orange numerals trimmed in black. Getting set for JV basketball. Freshman game tonight here at Hawley Gym. Spring Lake defeats Ludington by the score of 28-8. Last night, Ludington boys, freshman team, JV team, and varsity team all winning at Muskegon Oak Ridge. Boys won 65-53 in the varsity game. It was Coach Thad Shank's 399th career coaching victory. Getting set for the tip here, girls JV basketball. Tip is controlled by Ludington. J.C. Cole with the ball. Cole will give it now to Laird. Her shot up, no good. Rebound to the Mariners. Number 11, I believe that was. No, that wasn't 11. That was Gabby Centers. Mariners turn the ball over. There's a shot put up by Cole, no good. Put back, no good. And it'll remain with the Orioles. Just underway here, girls JV basketball. Mosier gets the ball in to Laird, who gets the basket. Jalen Laird, the first points of this game. Ludington up 2-0, 7:28 to go opening quarter. Ball tipped away right there by Thomas, and Manistee will retain possession. First of a number of home games we're going to have here. Got the Manistee Mariners in town tonight. JV and varsity basketball doubleheader. Girls basketball. We'll be back here on Monday. Girls basketball, JV and varsity, as the Orioles host the Traverse City West Titans. On Tuesday, boys basketball. That'll be JV and varsity, Ludington and Montague. Boys basketball. And then on there was a shot there by Laird, missed. Then on Thursday, OV in town. Girls JV, girls varsity basketball, and on Friday we'll be hitting the road. A huge West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup, boys basketball, the Ludington Orioles, and the still undefeated Whitehall Vikings. Ludington lost to Whitehall earlier in the year here at Hawley by just 2 points, 64-62. 7:01 to go in this first quarter. Ludington up 2-0, girls JV basketball action. Manistee with the basketball. There's a three-point attempt, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. That was Maddie Wayward with the shot right there. Manistee with the basketball. 6:45 to go in this opening quarter. Three-point attempt up, no good. That shot was put up by Gabby Centers. Now we have a foul called. Foul called on Gabby Centers. Now the pass for Maddie Lynn. She could not control it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. Folks, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee is the exclusive sponsor of the post-game show here on the Oriole Sports Network, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Oriole foul called on number 10, Severa Mosier. 6:26 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 2-0. Girls JV basketball action from Hawley Gym. With the ball for Manistee, Maddie Wayward. Her shot no good. Ball kept alive, fought for. Wayward has it at the free throw line, loses it. Still loose right there. And now we'll have a traveling violation on the Orioles. Bodies flying all over the court early on here. You would expect nothing less when Ludington and Manistee get together. Oriole Nation Safe Harbor Credit Union is our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. There's a tip right there, and Raven Thomas has it. She'll give it up now to Cole. Her shot up, and good! Give the assist there to Raven Thomas and give the basket to J.C. Cole. Ludington up 4-0, 5:42 to go in this opening quarter. Again, freshman basketball action here at Hawley Gym. Spring Lake defeats Ludington 28-8. Raven Thomas with the ball. She'll give it now to Cole. Three-pointer up, no good. Long rebound to the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. She'll dish it now to Severa Mosier, to Lynn. Back to Mosier. Her shot up and no good. And it hits the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go, Ludington Orioles. Wayward with the basketball for Manistee. She'll dish it now to Sophia Schob. Centers to Wayward. Give it back now to Callie Shively. Ball out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. 4:52 left in the opening quarter. Ludington 4, Manistee nothing. With the ball for the Orioles, J.C. Cole. She'll give it now to Maddie Lynn. Lynn swings it back to Cole, who gives it up to Mosier. Mosier bounce pass there to Cole, now to Thomas. Maddie Lynn on the baseline, back to Thomas. She'll give it now to Cole. Nice dish inside there, and getting the basket, Jalen Laird. She's got 4 points. Ludington up 6-0. 4:20 to go in the opening quarter. Wayward with it for Manistee. Now that her pass is picked off there, Severa Mosier, she'll take it to the hoop, and good! Mosier with the steal and the basket. Ludington out to a quick 8-0 lead. 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. Here's a steal by Raven Thomas. She'll give it up to Cole. Cole loses it, but Maddie Lynn has it. Her shot no good. Rebound to Manistee's Sophia Schob. Now with the ball, Gabby Centers. Centers over to Callie Shively. They'll work it to Schob. Three-point attempt up, and that's going to be off the mark. Their shot was put up by Gabby Centers. Manistee able to save it before it goes out of bounds, however. Now the Raven Thomas goes down. She gets back up. She doesn't look like she's any worse for the wear. Three-pointer up, no good there by Gabby Centers. And with it for the Orioles, Laird ahead now to Cole. Cole shot up and no good. Rebound up by Lynn and good! Maddie Lynn with the basket. Ludington 10. Manistee nothing. 3:11 to go in the opening quarter. Timeout on the floor, and we're going to step aside. It's a full timeout. Again, the Orioles up 10-0. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 10, Manistee nothing. 3:11 left in the first quarter. Girls JV basketball, our first shout out of the evening. And it goes out to the number one Oriole fans in Carlisle, Arkansas. That's Rochelle and Ella Higgins. We appreciate them. They never miss an Oriole football game or boys or girls basketball game. Ludington with the basketball. Mosier with it. She'll give it now to Cole. Cole will give it to Lynn. Lynn, Laird, 14-footer up and no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds. Last touched by the Orioles. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 41, Madison Van Sickle. She's a freshman. Into the Manistee lineup, number 5, Campbell Kiefer. There's a steal by the wrecking ball. Raven Thomas, she'll get it now to Laird. Laird back to Thomas. She'll take the shot. No good. Tracked down there by Laird. Laird now with a baseline jumper. No good. Rebound to Maddie Wayward. Wayward will bring the ball up for the Manistee Mariners. She'll give it up now to Gabby Centers. Centers to Kiefer. And there's a steal now. Laird's got a teammate open, but she'll take the shot. No good. Rebound to Kiefer. I don't know. I don't think she saw her teammate coming down on the other side. Right there. Here's a shot by Wayward. No good. Ball fought for. Manistee has it. And with it, 15, Taylor Schaefer, who's checked into the game for the Mariners. There's a shot up. No good. Rebound to Maddie Lynn. She'll outlet it now to Jalen Laird. Laird to Cole, now to Lynn. Nice pass, shot up. God, give the assist there to Maddie Lynn. Give the basket to Madison Van Sickle. Ludington up 12-0. 1:43 to go in this opening quarter. We have a foul called on the Orioles. It's on number 23, J.C. Cole, her first. Wayward with it for the Mariners. There's a three-point attempt up and no good by number 23, Gabby Centers. Rebound to Lynn. She'll give it up now to Laird. Jalen Laird at the free throw line. She'll kick it back out to Raven Thomas, who will swing it to Cole. Cole to Van Sickle. Her shot. Good! Madison Van Sickle with a little baseline jumper right there. And the Orioles are up 14-0. 1:08 to go. Now there's a steal by Cole. Cole's got clear sailing. Shot up and good. Give the steal there to J.C. Cole and the basket. Ball caught the rim. Was trying to kick out right there, but nestled into the net, and Ludington now up 16-0. Three-point attempt, Manistee, good. Mariners on the scoreboard, a three-pointer by Maddie Wayward. Ludington 16, Manistee 3. Wide open, Van Sickle, shot no good. Rebound up and in by Maddie Lynn. Lynn has 4 points. Ludington now up 18-3. 22 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Gabby Centers with the ball for Manistee. She'll give it now to Wayward. Down to 13 seconds left in this opening quarter. Wayward. Ball deflected right there, out of bounds. Last touched by Jalen Laird. Mariners will get the ball in. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Thomas. 3 seconds. Thomas will throw the ball out, and there's the buzzer at the end of one from Hawley Gym. Girls JV basketball action. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 18, the Manistee Mariners 3. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington up 18-3 at the end of the first quarter. Ludington scoring 4 points for Madison Van Sickle, 4 points for J.C. Cole, 4 for Maddie Lynn, 4 for Jalen Laird, and 2 points for Severa Mosier. For Manistee, 3 points for Maddie Wayward. Manistee with the basketball to open up play here in the second quarter. With the ball is Shaylin Harmon. Shot put up, no good. And tracking it down for the Orioles is Severa Mosier. Mosier still with the ball. She'll dish it now to J.C. Cole, who will give it to Kelsey Bowman, who's checked into the game. Bowman wears jersey number 35. She's a freshman. Belay my last. That's actually 53 out there, but it still looks like Kelsey Bowman. I believe they've, well, we'll have to see on that. 53. All right, Manistee with the ball. Right now, Ludington up 18-3. There's a steal by the Orioles. Yeah, that's a number change. That is Kelsey Bowman, who's wearing jersey number 53, just inverted. She's listed as 35 on the roster. Kelsey Bowman with the basket right there. Ludington now up 20-3. There's a steal by Mosier. Severa Mosier, nice pass right there, and getting the basket for, in and out, no good. And that's Charlie Morse. That shot was 3/4 of the way down, and it kicked back out. Morse is a freshman. She wears jersey number 5. Bowman with the ball now, and it's still alive. Charlie Morse will track it down, give it back to Bowman, and she'll dish it over to J.C. Cole. 6:22 left in this opening half. Ludington up 20-3. Mosier will give it to Lynn. Lynn back to Mosier, 3-point attempt up and no good. Ball rebounded by Manistee's Shaylin Harmon. Foul called on the Orioles, number 5, Charlie Morse. Hey folks, Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. This time of year, Groundworks offers the following services: snow removal, firewood sales and delivery, subcontracting, and general labor by the hour. Phone number 231-690-6994. Manistee with the basketball. 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Here's a steal. J.C. Cole with the ball. She'll get it ahead now to Charlie Morse. Morse to the hoop, no good. Rebound to Maddie Lynn. Lynn will give it to Cole, to Mosier. Mosier to Bowman. Bowman on the baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound Bowman. Bowman up and no good. Ball fought for and coming away with it for Manistee is number 13, Emma Garcia Hunt. There's a shot up, no good there by Gabby Centers. And now a foul is going to be called on Gabby Centers. Orioles up 20-3. 5:05 to go in the second quarter. Oriole Nation, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, don't hesitate. See Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's my chiropractor, Dr. Mark Yeck. Ludington Chiropractic at 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. 4:42 left in the second quarter. Manistee with the basketball. Turnaround, no good, but the foul called there. Shaylin Harmon took the shot. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. Foul called on J.C. Cole. Harmon's first free throw is up and good. Second attempt, no good. Rebound to Bowman. She'll outlet it to Lynn, and Lynn will give it up to Charlie Morse. Morse to Mosier. Now to Lynn. Maddie Lynn, her pass deflected and then stolen there by Emma Garcia Hunt. Now stealing it right back for the Orioles is J.C. Cole. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Shaylin Harmon. Now her pass sails out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. On the court right now for the Ludington Orioles. There's a shot up and good. Charlie Morse with the basket for the Ludington Orioles. Let's see, out there right now you have 42. That's Allison Brandt. She is a freshman. Also on the court for Ludington, number 3, Annika Sherman. She is a sophomore. Here comes Ludington with another steal. Morse has it. Ball's loose now, fighting for it. Was Sherman along with Manistee's Emma Garcia Hunt. Arrow pointing to Manistee. 3:40 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 22-4. Girls JV basketball action. See if I got all the new players out there for the Orioles. Let's see. Yes, I did. Nice inbound pass. Shot up and in by Kelsey Bowman. And Bowman joins the 4-point club in this first half now. There are 5 Orioles who have 4 points in the opening half. Foul called on Manistee. Ludington up 24-4. 3:26 to go in the second quarter. Shout out to Linda Purple Pena says, hey, Charlie. Also, Aunt Linda's watching from Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas. Let's see here. Lubbock. Was that the birthplace of Buddy Holly? I think it may have been. Also, Pat Holmes is Oriole Sports Network broadcasting the games from Petoskey on Saturday. I've had a few people ask me that today. Unfortunately, no, we are not. We're going to get one of the moms, though, to report the scores to us, and I'll be posting those as I receive those on the Oriole Sports Network. I lobbied Coach Shank to go up to Petoskey this week, but it's a Saturday game, and we just looked at it and we said it should be a good competitive game, but we didn't go to Detroit and cover the girls' game, so we really got to try to keep things even. So we are not going to be in Petoskey tomorrow. Sorry, Oriole Nation. However, we will be reporting the scores as we receive them. and we'll post those up on the Orioles Sports Network. So be sure you're tuned in tomorrow afternoon. I think the JV game has a 1:30 start tomorrow at Petoskey. So Pat Holmes is okay. Karen Hasselbalt, nice to meet you. Go O's. And, yeah, it was nice meeting you too, Karen H. Also, I think we're caught up. Sue Smith says, go Lady O's. We have a basket for the Orioles, and scoring is Annika Sherman. Ludington up 26-4. We're all caught up, Julia. Julia's my technical engineer. She says, scoop. She gave me the thumbs up. She says, we're all caught up on the shout-outs, so that's awesome. Go ahead and chime in, folks. We can't guarantee we'll get it on the air, but Julia, I've instructed her if she sees something that catches her eye, let me know, and we'll try to get it on the air. So, all right, Ludington up right now 26-4 after Annika Sherman's basket. 1:52 to go in this opening half. Sherman now a 15-footer off the mark, out of bounds will be Manistee basketball. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 10, Severa Mosier. Folks, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. You know, funny thing about that Petoskey game tomorrow, when I called that up, left him a message, and then I talked to him just the other day about it as well. He smiled. He said, no. He goes, thanks for offering. He goes, I know you'd want to cover it, Scoop. He goes, you can ride with us on the bus up there and watch the game as a spectator if you like. I said, you know, Thad, I said, I'm going to be covering the Ludington, your game at Oak Ridge on Thursday night, and that is my wife's birthday, and she's used to that, though. As I said last night on the air, my wife, Michelle, she realizes every February 8th, most of the time, I'm covering a Ludington Oriole boys or girls basketball game, so we're going to make up for that tomorrow and take her out for dinner tomorrow night. So my wife having her birthday last night. All right, back to action here. 1:04 to go in this girls' JV basketball game until we hit the half. Ludington up 26-4. Ludington was up 18-3 at the end of the first quarter. There's a steal by Kelsey Bowman. She'll outlet it now to Severa Mosier. Mosier on the dribble drive. She'll swing it over now to Charlie Morse. Morse to Allison Brandt. Brandt will give it to Bowman. Back to Brandt. Go back out on top now to Morse. Morris will swing it now to Mosier. We're down to 30 seconds left in this opening half. There's a steal by Manistee's Campbell Kiefer. Kiefer now over to her teammate Gabby Centers. We're down to 14 seconds left in the opening half. Ludington up 26-4. Wide open underneath, shot up and no good there. That shot was put up. That was Kylie Elgie with the shot right there. Now we have a jump ball. 8 seconds left in this second quarter. Possession arrow points to Ludington. Ball will be triggered in by Severa Mosier. Mosier will get it into Charlie Morse. 7 seconds to go. Down to 5 seconds. Morse. Mosier, 2 seconds, inside Bowman, shot up, and it's no good at the buzzer. Your score at the half from Hawley Gym. Girls JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 26, the Manistee Mariners 4. Back in 3 minutes, right here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-8255 888-646-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back, Oriole fans. Scoop Hansen, Julia Havman, and Tyson Pettinato, the Oriole Sports Network. And Julia is doing the technical engineering tonight. We have Tyson as our OSN cameraman. And a little bit later, Evan McKinley will be joining me doing color commentary with me tonight. Ludington up on Manistee 26-4, girls JV basketball action. Ludington outscored Manistee 8-1 in that second quarter after outscoring them 18-3 in the opening quarter. Scoring for Manistee, 3 points for Maddie Wayward and 1 for Shaylin Harmon. For the Orioles, and you talk about balanced scoring, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Orioles have 4 points. Jalen Laird, Maddie Lynn, J.C. Cole, Kelsey Bowman, and Madison Van Sickle, all with 4 points. Severa Mosier has 2, Charlie Morris has 2, and Annika Sherman also has 2, and that's the Orioles scoring in the first half. We want to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor, and that is Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Tonight's varsity game will feature the 10-6 Ludington Orioles, 7-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division against the 6-8 Manistee Mariners. They are 5-3 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Thriller last night in Muskegon at Oak Ridge. Ludington down 26-24 in boys varsity basketball at the half. And David Sunshine Schillinger came out guns a-blazing, just absolutely went off in the third quarter last night. And I'm told, you'd think I would have picked up on this. I followed David. This is his 4th year up on the varsity. He's a senior, and he's been playing varsity ball since he was a freshman, since he came into high school. And, assistant coach Jamie Sykon told me this last night. Also, Ethan Tenney, he actually he chimed in. He said, Scoop, he changed his tennis shoes. And that is something he's been doing for years, I'm told. If he feels he's not having the type of half he thinks he should be having, I guess he comes with 2 or 3 pairs of tennis shoes, and he changes his tennis shoes. And he absolutely went off for 21 points in the third quarter, leading his team back. Ludington would eventually win 65-53, a big win in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Sunshine ended with 25 points, which is just about his season average. He's at, I believe, 26.6 per game this season. He now has 5,000 and, let's see here, was it 5? No, not 5,000. He now has, that would be wow. He now has 1,527 career points, and he's 425 points he has on the season in Ludington's 15 ball games. They're 10-5 this year. And Coach Shank, big win last night for Coach Shank, his 399th career coaching victory. That includes coaching at the varsity level for both the boys and the girls at Ludington. I know a lot of you got today's paper and saw it was 400. That's LDN records. According to OSN records, we have them at 399 victories. Again, a big shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. We're going to step aside right now. When we return, we will give you the upcoming broadcast schedule for the Oriole Sports Network over the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. I'd like to thank Jason Hathaway from Jimmy John's, and he brought some goodies for Julia and myself. It is very much appreciated, Jason. Thank you so very much. I'm looking forward to partaking in my goodies after tonight's varsity game. And, Julia, we had a tough decision. Julia said, take what you want, Scoop, take what you want, Scoop. I said, no, you take what you want. Finally, it came down to the cookie, the dessert. I said, okay, I'll take the chocolate chip. You get the oatmeal raisin, and I get the bow tie pasta, and Julia gets the potato salad. We're not sure what the Jimmy John subs are, but they sure did smell good. No doubt about that. So thank you, Jason Hathaway, Jimmy John's subs. We'd like to thank Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you out. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Okay, I said I was going to give you our broadcast schedule coming up. Of course, tonight we got the girls' varsity game after the not long after the conclusion of this JV girls game here at Hawley tonight. Then on Monday, right back here at Hawley Gym, girls basketball, Traverse City West is in town, the Titans, and that'll be, all these are JV and varsity games. All right, on Tuesday, boys basketball, the Montague Wildcats are in town. And Montague almost pulled off the upset of the year last night. They played their arch rival Whitehall, and the final score in that was a 2-point decision. I believe the final was 66, I think it was 64-62. Whitehall held off Montague in boys basketball action last night. Whitehall still undefeated. Thursday, February 15th, Muskegon Orchard View in town. That's girls basketball. And on Friday, February 16th, the Ludington Orioles will be at Whitehall, boys basketball. Big Country will be my color commentary man that night. Evan McKinley on Thursday the 15th, Big Country on the 12th, and we're not sure yet about the 13th. Hey, there's a three-pointer for the Manistee Mariners, and scoring that basket, number 23, that was Gabby Centers with the three-pointer, and Ludington now up 26-7, and scoring for the Orioles, number 13, Maddie Lynn gets the basket. She's got 6 points. Ludington up 28-7. Manistee on the attack. Here's a shot up and in. Boy, both teams coming out on fire right now. Just inside the three-point line, Maddie Wayward gets the basket. Ludington up 28-9. At the free throw line, Laird tried to get the bounce pass there to Lynn. It's intercepted, and here come the Manistee Mariners. Gabby Centers with it. Now to Wayward. Wayward on the dribble drive. She'll kick it back to her teammate, Sophia Schob. Harmon with it now. Schob to Centers. 6:24 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 28-9. Fight for the ball right there. A tie-up possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Mosier, Cole, Lynn, Laird, and Thomas. Thomas with the ball. Nice pass right there. Two nice passes. Shot up by Laird. No good. Laird with the rebound. She'll kick it back out. Now to Lynn. I saw Maddie Lynn's niece before the game. Oakland. Big fan. They're shot by Thomas. No good. Of course, Bill Lynn was like, hey, Scoop, you remember Oakland? I said, of course I remember Oakland. Big fan of both Aiden and Nathan Gilchrist. And, of course, a big fan of Olivia and Maddie Lynn. There's a pass out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Had a fan in the stands right there who retrieved that, or actually didn't even retrieve it. It was thrown right into his arms. He looks like he came from the set of Duck Dynasty. You ever watch that, Julia? Duck Dynasty? Do you think that guy down there, he does look like he could pass for Uncle Si. All right, there's a three-point basket by the Orioles, J.C. Cole. Absolutely nothing but net there from Cole. And she now has 7 points. Ludington up 31-9. Manistee turns the ball over. Either that, actually that guy looks a little bit more like a shorter version of Jerry Garcia, the former musician with the Grateful Dead. Mosier will trigger the ball in for the Orioles, and she just beats the 5-second count to Cole. Now to Thomas. Thomas to Lynn, back to Cole. Now over to Mosier. Mosier gives it to Cole. Her pass is tipped, and coming away with it for the Mariners is number 23, Gabby Centers. Centers will give it to Shaylin Harmon. Her pass tipped, but it ends up in the hands of Wayward. Now Wayward's pass goes out of bounds right there. It was intended for number 31, Sophia Schob. Schob able to get a fingertip on it, but not able to control it. It goes out of bounds. Cole over to Mosier. Mosier will give it to Cole. Now to Raven Thomas. Her pass intended for Laird, loses it. Laird gets it back. Now she'll give it to Maddie Lynn. Lynn loses it out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. 4:28 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 31-9. The Orioles were up 26-4 at the half. They were up 18-3 at the end of the first quarter. We had quite a collision right there as the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas, went over, and she basically just got ran over right there by Maddie Wayward. Foul on Thomas. That was quite a collision. You missed it, Julia. Yeah. Raven got up. She's just fine, though. She's a tough young lady. Hey, she's got to live up to that great nickname that Coach Troy Veneman has given her, the Wrecking Ball. Into the Oriole lineup, number 43, Delana Slater. And also number 30, I Love Veneman. 4:08 left in this third quarter. Ludington up 31-9. Ball will be triggered in by Maddie Wayward. She gets it in to Gabby Centers. Centers, ball deflected there by Laird. Out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. Into the Mariners lineup, number 43, Kylie Elgie. And also number 13, Emma Garcia Hunt. Centers with it. .351 left in this third quarter. She'll give it now to Wayward. Wayward's pass is deflected by Jalen Laird, out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass and owner Matt Ewing. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. I don't know if Matt Ewing, he's not quite that old, but the store has been since 1948. The local source with more local store with more located at 213 South James Street. Maddie Lynn with the basket for the Orioles. She now has 8 points. Ludington up 33-9. Here's a steal by the Orioles. Jalen Laird with the ball. Laird gives it now to Lynn. Over to J.C. Cole. Veneman has it. Veneman, Slater. Slater to Laird. Laird will take the shot. Good! Jalen Laird stops and pops and nothing but net right there. Ludington up 35-9. 6 points for Jalen Laird. I was telling you folks about Ludington Paint and Glass. That's the local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support the Ludington Orioles while being a sponsor on the OSN. 2:33 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 35-9. There's a steal by Jalen Laird. Laird to the hoop, up and good. Laird with the steal and the basket. Give her 8 points in this ball game. Or Ludington 37, Manistee 9, 2:09 left in the third quarter. Wayward with the basketball. There's a steal by J.C. Cole. Cole will take it to the hoop. Her shot is no good, but she's hacked. And she will go to the free throw line and shoot two. We'd like to thank Crown and Cork, one of our fine sponsors. They're located at 502 West Loomis Street, right across from the Ludington Marina. They're currently closed until April. You can follow them on Facebook to learn more about specials and other important information. Crown and Cork, tasty food, great times, great ambiance, great environment. Into the Oriole lineup will be number, I think that's, well, we'll check here just a second. Second free throw is up and in by J.C. Cole. She gets 1 of 2. Orioles up 38-9. That is Annika Sherman who's checked in. She wears jersey number 3. She's a sophomore. You got Sherman out there now. She deflects the ball. And she just caused a turnover. Good job by Annika Sherman. So you got Cole out there now with Veneman, Sherman, Thomas, and Slater. Veneman will get the ball into Cole. Cole now to Thomas. Thomas back to Cole. She'll swing it to Veneman. Veneman for 3, no good. Crashing the boards hard right there. The wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. She'll give it to Cole. Cole now to Sherman. Sherman gives it to Veneman. 3-pointer off the mark. Again, good hustle there by Raven Thomas. However, Manistee with the basketball. Maddie Wayward has it. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 38-9. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound to Sherman. She'll give the ball now to J.C. Cole. Ahead to Raven Thomas. Thomas, her shot, no good. Rebound Wayward. Wayward to Centers. Now Centers pass too high there. Last touched by Emma Garcia Hunt. Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Ludington will get the ball to Delana Slater in the paint. And it's lost out of bounds. It will be Manistee basketball. 32 seconds left in this third quarter. Orioles up 38-9. Belay my last is Ludington basketball. And with it is Sherman, and now it's going to be an over and back violation. She got some help right there. Little push in the back, which took her over half court. And it'll be Manistee basketball. Wayward, her shot, no good. Rebound kept alive there. Manistee with it, shot up and in by the Mariners' Gabby Centers. Ludington up 38-11. 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Thomas with it. Her pass deflected, ends up back to Thomas. And now we have a timeout. And it should be a couple of seconds put back on the clock right there. Let's see. Clock is down to 3 seconds right now. They called time with about 5.6 seconds remaining. I don't know if they'll get it back or not. Probably not. 30-second timeout. Ludington up 38-11. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach Benny at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center will put collision damage in reverse. Okay, 6 seconds left. Oh, they did put about almost 3 full seconds back on the clock. 6 seconds left. Ludington up 38-11. They'll get it into Cole. Cole works it in. Slater, boy, a lot of contact right there. No call. Slater really took a pretty good shot right there. 1.3 seconds to go, Ludington basketball. They'll get the ball in, deflected, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Hawley, your score, the Ludington Orioles 38, the Manistee Mariners 11. Back in 60 seconds here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
Ludington outscored Manistee 12-7 in that third quarter. They were up 26-4 at the half. They're now up 38-11 as we enter the last 8 minutes of this ball game. Ludington basketball. Ball's triggered in by Severa Mosier. She'll get it in now to Jalen Laird. Cross-court pass, and they'll work it in. Nice passing there. Let's see here. Into the Oriole lineup, and that's Addison Torres, number 25. Shot there missed, and here come the Manistee Mariners. Gabby Centers with the ball. She'll give it now to Campbell Kiefer. Kiefer over to Shaylin Harmon. Ball's deflected right there. A steal for Laird. That was short-lived, however, as Manistee steals the ball right back. They'll go into the corner. Sophia Schob with it. Schob guarded now out there by Severa Mosier. Manistee works the ball around. Over Callie Shively with it. Shively guarded there by Jalen Laird. Laird causes a turnover, and here comes the Ludington Orioles. They'll get it ahead now to Mosier. She'll give it to Bowman. Her shot up and no good. Ball fought for, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Ludington basketball. 6:42 left in the game. Ludington up 38-11. Varsity game tonight, so they should have the LHS Sports Boosters three-point shooting contest out there tonight. I've been trying to talk Julia into going down and doing that so she could make a shot and win us a candy bar. Plus, it goes to a great cause too. I mean, it goes to the try to get some treadmills for Rich Kirby and Ludington High School. 6:26 to go in this JV girls basketball game. Ludington has been in control all the way. They're up 38-11 right now. Looks like I'll be talking to either Keelan Laird or Olivia Lynn after the game. That's how Coach Veneman does it. If his JV girls lose, he comes up. And if they win, he sends up either Keelan Laird or Olivia Lynn, both of his assistant coaches. Long pass there. They'll get it into Harmon. Harmon now over to Kiefer. Three-pointer up, no good. Ball kept alive. And now a foul called on Jalen Laird. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For furniture needs that you may have, Trent is there for you. Call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. Also, Indian Summer, they're proud to be a sponsor of the Orioles Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Again, tomorrow, the Ludington Oriole boys teams, JV and Varsity, will be at Petoskey. Unfortunately, the OSN and 102.7 WMO, I'm not covering that game. We will be giving you reports, however, and we'll be receiving those, and we hope to get those at the end of every quarter. And we'll be reporting those on the Orioles Sports Network as Coach Thad Shank goes for his 400th career victory tomorrow at Petoskey against the Northmen. That's just, that is really an incredible number. Of course, Coach Shank never won to draw attention or praise to himself. It's all about his players. But that is an amazing and an incredible number, 400 victories. And hopefully the Orioles can take down the Petoskey Northmen tomorrow and give Coach Shank his 400th victory. Ludington up 38-11 here. Girls JV basketball action. 5:07 to go in this ball game. And on the court for Ludington right now, number one, Charlotte Torres. She is a freshman. There's Bowman with the rebound, no good. Bowman fighting for it again. Right now on the court for Ludington, you have Laird, also Cole, Charlotte Torres, Kelsey Bowman, and number 15, and that's Chloe Wachowski, and she is a freshman. 4:53 to go in this game, and let's see if we got any shout-outs. Carrie Henyon says, go O's. Hey, Eleanor Anderson. Eleanor Anderson, I'll tell you what, she is a huge Ludington Oriole fan. I had a nice chat with Eleanor the other day, and big Oriole supporter. She's always watching and listening to the Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. Her late husband, Jim Anderson, great guy. He was one of the owners of the car ferries for a number of years. And I always liked Jim, always liked talking with them. Their son, Tom, and their daughter, Beth. Of course, Beth was a classmate of mine. We graduated together in 1984 from LHS. Tom, also a really good basketball player at Ludington, football player, good athlete. He's the guy with the Michigan bus, and you see it in the 4th of July parade every year. That is a fantastic bus. Yeah, it was a Greyhound, and he has really done something with that. I'm lucky to have a tour of it. Did a story on Tom one time about that bus, and pretty fascinating. So a shout out to Eleanor Anderson, who is tuned in tonight, and a shout out to all of Oriole Nation. We do appreciate you folks supporting the Orioles. Right now, Ludington up 40-11. As the last basket scored by Ludington, I do apologize, that was scored by Jalen Laird. Here come the Ludington Orioles on the steal. They're up 40-11. Shot up by Cole, no good. Manistee with the basketball and coming away with it, Gabby Centers. Centers still on the dribble drive. She'll get it to her teammate. There's a nice block there by Wachowski. Baseline drive, shot blocked by Wachowski. See 2 blocks in there. Here comes Laird with the basketball. Jalen Laird in the paint now. She'll kick it back to Charlotte Torres. To Cole, back to Torres. Now over to Laird. Her shot, good! 3-pointer! Right there, sister. Jalen Laird knocks down the 3. Ludington up 43-11. Laird now with 13 points in the ball game. 2:48 left in the game. Front end of a girls JV varsity doubleheader. There's a steal by Laird, and now she's going to draw the foul. It'll be called on Manistee's Emma Monroe. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Annika Sherman. Also checking in will be Addison Torres, number 25. Wachowski, her shot no good. Long rebound to Charlotte Torres. She'll give it now to J.C. Cole. Cole over to Addison Torres. Her pass sails out of bounds. Manistee basketball, 2:21 left in the game. Four games next week. 3 of the 4 will be here at Hawley Gym. Tonight is also Parents' Night here at Hawley. There's a tie-up right there. We've got bodies falling on the court. Traveling violation actually on the Orioles. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. There's a pass intercepted right there. Wachowski comes away with it. She'll give it now to Charlotte Torres, over to J.C. Cole, now to Addison Torres. There's a little baseline shot, up and in! Chloe Wachowski with the basket. That might be her first varsity points. I'm sorry, this is a JV game. What am I thinking of? And Chloe is just a freshman, so I know she's on the freshman team, but also there's a steal now by J.C. Cole, and her shot is no good. Rebound, Addison Torres up and no good. Fought for, Wachowski has it, and now fighting in there for it, Annika Sherman. 1:10 left in the game. Ludington up 45-11. Julia's giving me that look like, Scoop, you messed up. And I about the saying that Chloe Wachowski scored her first varsity points. I don't know. My mind was drifting a little bit there. I apologize, Oriole Nation. Okay, it happens at times. Manistee with the basketball. With it is Emma Monroe. Now a foul is called with 55 seconds left in the game. Ludington up 45-11. Ludington was up 18-3 at the end of 1. They were up 26-4 at the intermission. They were up 38-11 at the end of 3. Here's a steal by the Orioles. With the ball, Charlotte Torres. She'll give it now to Addison Torres. Ahead to Cole. Cole now to Charlotte Torres. J.C. Cole has it. Wachowski, her shot just off the mark there. Rebound put up by Torres, no good. 32 seconds left in the game, and now Manistee with the basketball. Ludington up 45-11. There's a steal by Cole. Cole shot up. God, she did a great job on that considering she had a Manistee Mariner riding on her back right there. Cole did a nice job to get that basket. Orioles up 47-11. See all the parents heading into the lobby right now. There's the buzzer. Your final score, girls JV basketball, the Ludington Orioles 47, the Manistee Mariners 11. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the Smith and Eddy post-game show right here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint. You are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
The Hawley Gym, it's Parents' Night here tonight for the Ludington Varsity Basketball team, and our players are being introduced right now, and they're walking out on the court with their folks. Time-honored tradition here, Parents' Night, and a neat night. We want to thank Smith and Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith and Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Orioles outscored Manistee 9-0 in that fourth quarter. They outscored them 18-3 in the first quarter, 8-1 in the second, 12-7 in the third. And they were up at the half 26-4. They were up at the end of 38-11. They win 47-11. Scoring for Manistee, 5 points for Gabby Centers, 5 for Maddie Wayward, 1 for Shaylin Harmon. For the Orioles tonight, 2 for Annika Sherman, 2 for Charlie Morse, 2 for Severa Mosier, 13 for Jalen Laird, 8 for Maddie Lynn, 10 for J.C. Cole, 2 for Chloe Wachowski, 4 for Kelsey Bowman, and 4 for Madison Van Sickle. And again, a big thank you to Smith and Eddy Insurance. And right now we are going to sign off from the Smith and Eddy post-game show. We'll be coming right back at you here momentarily with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show for the varsity game. Don't you go away, Oriole Nation. The Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners coming your way. Stay tuned.
This is a presentation of the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. High school sports are on the air and online. Watch this game at the Oriole Sports Network Facebook group or YouTube channel and listen to this game via radio at 102.7 WMOM, smart devices like Amazon Alexa and Google Home, or via streaming audio at WMOM.FM. This game is a presentation of the following sponsors: House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Now it's time to bring you all the action with Todd Scoop Hansen and the team live here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Basketball here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Evan McKinley, my color commentary man. Also with us, Julia Havman. She's the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and our OSN cameraman tonight is Tyson Pettinato. The Manistee Mariners are in town. JV action tonight. Ludington wins by the score of 47-11 in the freshman game tonight. Ludington falls to Spring Lake 28-8. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. And pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. How you doing tonight, Evan?
Doing great, Scoop. Glad to be back in the booth with you.
Well, back-to-back nights of doing Ludington basketball with you. Last night we were at Muskegon Oak Ridge, and that turned out to be a very exciting ball game. Ludington only up by 2 at the half, 26-24. They almost totally shut down Sunshine Schillinger in that first half. He just had 1 point. And you and I talked at halftime, and we said, got a feeling that Sunshine is really going to erupt in the third quarter. And I said, Evan, he might end up with 30 points tonight. He comes out and puts up 21 points in the third quarter, ends the game with 25 total points. And he brings his team back. But also, we got to give credit, a lot of that credit, Daniel Ramirez with the all-around game he had. And what a game for Cam Gunsel last night. A career-high 18 points for him. A really nice 65-53 victory for Coach Thad Shank last night, his 399th career win at Ludington as a varsity girls, varsity boys basketball coach.
Yeah, Coach Shank, he's the best around.
Yeah.
And, looking at last night, Dan Ramirez stepped up, took over kind of the point guard role, along with David, who, he does everything.
Yeah.
And, kind of looking back, he switched his shoes at halftime.
I know.
It's something that I've noticed, throughout David's high school career. He has a bad first half, doesn't like how he plays, changes his shoes. Well, it worked last night.
You think, Evan, I would have noticed that. I've covered him all 4 years of his playing career at Ludington. And last night, Ethan Tenney got a hold of me. He chimed in. He goes, Scoop, he changed his tennis shoes. I got a hold of assistant coach Jamie Sykon after the game. He goes, Scoop, he does that all the time. He brings 2 or 3 pairs of tennis shoes with him. If he feels he has a bad half, he changes to a different pair of tennis shoes. And he said he also changes undergarments. You talk about superstitious. I know a lot of athletes are superstitious. I'll tell you what, hey, different strokes for different folks. It worked for Sunshine, though.
That's
he
right.
comes out, puts up 25, just under his season average of 26.6. And now tomorrow, Ludington goes to Petoskey. We'll be receiving reports on that game. We'll get one of the moms to send us reports, and we'll put them up on the Oriole Sports Network page as Coach Shank goes for his 400th career victory tomorrow at Petoskey. That is just a fantastic number. And Coach Shank, he's always wanted to deflect attention from himself. He wants the attention squarely on his players. And, of course, the 400 wins aren't just boys. He was the girls' varsity coach for a few years, too. And I know he accumulated at least 66 victories as a girls' varsity coach.
Yeah, Coach Shank's awesome. I got to play for him for a few years. And, not only does he teach these kids about basketball, but he's teaching them life lessons in the process.
Exactly. And, the big thing with Coach Shank is to make better humans out of his players to serve others, those built to serve others. And boy, over the years, he sure has done that with his boys that he's coached and his girls he's coached.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at all of his past players, and they're all doing great things in life.
Well, Evan, we've got the 10-6 Ludington Orioles. They're 7-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, taking on their arch rivals, the Mariners of Manistee. Manistee is 6-8 overall, and they are 5-3 in the West Michigan Conference. Earlier in the year, Ludington handled Manistee up at Manistee, and we get them now at Hawley Gym. It's good to be home, and actually we're home until next Friday when Ludington boys will be at Whitehall. So we've got some basketball, a lot of basketball action coming to Oriole Nation this week. Obviously tonight we got the big game here against Manistee, and then next week here too. 3 of the 4 nights will be here at Hawley Gym. Right now we're going to of the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. You know, Evan was hoping the O-Funk would be here tonight. They have a prior engagement, though, so no O-Funk. It's Friday night basketball at Hawley, which is always fun. And I'm looking now to see our student section right now. It's starting to fill up a little bit down there. Parents' night here tonight, as all the varsity girls' parents were introduced with their daughter, and they went out to midcourt. Actually, they took up the whole court right there, and that's always great to see. Got the Orioles and the Mariners set to do battle tonight. We want to thank Jason Hathaway once again from Jimmy John's. He brought in some goodies from Jimmy John's for the OSN. We appreciate that. We get set for battle here. And right now what we're going to do is step aside, and we're going to listen to the interview I did, the pregame interview I did with Ludington Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. And Oriole Nation, you stay tuned. When we come back, we'll have more of the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way right here on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe tonight, your girls back at Hawley to take on longtime arch rival Manistee. The Mariners, didn't call them Chippewas, almost did. The Mariners come into this game with an overall record of 6 wins, 8 losses. They're 5-3 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Your Orioles 10-6 overall, 7-1, and fighting for the lead in the West Michigan Conference Lakes with Fremont. Ludington and Manistee get together. All records are out the window.
Yeah, it's an exciting game, as it always is when you play Manistee. a lot of history there, especially on the girls basketball side, and just really excited to get in the gym tonight, a Friday night Hawley game, which seemed to be few and far between this year with just how it's fallen. So we're excited. We hope everybody comes out and supports.
Your girls coming off a really nice 44-37 win over Whitehall. Talk a bit about that game and what it meant to your girls' confidence.
Yeah, definitely. A great team win. You know, Whitehall is, in my opinion, a much improved team from when we played them earlier in the year, and they've got players. You know, the Kendall Osborne girl was an all-conference type player before she blew her knee out last year, and the Lexi Daggert girl was same caliber. So, you know, Whitehall's got great athletes and a great team, and I thought for us Tuesday night, you know, one of our better games of handling pressure. We have a tendency to kind of throw the ball all over the gym when we see pressure. And, you know, we kept our turnovers pretty low, maybe our lowest total for the season. And there's no doubt that that's why we were allowed to win that game, because we didn't shoot it very well. You know, we got a lot of shots up, but our shooting percentage was very low. So the fact that we were able to take care of the ball was nice. And, you know, we maintained who we were on the defensive end. So tonight, you know, the goal is just to try to put that all together for 32 minutes and see what happens.
Big conference game against Manistee tonight. Now, Coach, you're getting some good all-around scoring. That's got to make you real happy.
Yeah, you know, we've said that over and over. I feel like we're at our best when you know, pick them. It doesn't even matter who. When you have 4 or 5 girls getting 8 to 12 points, and Emma, Elle, Carly, Jordan, Jenna, Peyton, Madeline, probably leaving girls out, but, you know, they all can do that. You know what I mean? So, and I think sometimes, too, when you have that balanced scoring, it shows that we're doing what we need to be doing on the defensive end, because, you know, if you have 4 or 5 girls scoring 8 to 10 points, you know, hopefully somebody's getting some steals and some easy buckets.
Your starting lineup for tonight, Coach?
Yeah, Carly at the 1, Em at the 2, Elle at the 3, Jenna at the 4, and Jordan at the 5.
All right. Well, Friday night, as you said, at Hawley, hopefully the old Funk will be there tonight. It should be a festive atmosphere, great ambiance, and looking forward to an O's victory over the Manistee Mariners. Look forward to talking to you after the game. Go O's.
Go O's. Thanks for being here.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. That was my pregame interview with Coach Warren Stowe. You know, thinking back about last night again, Evan, so much fun sitting with Oriole Nation. We do sit in the bleachers at various locations, venues we go to, but last night we were amongst Oriole fans, Oriole Nation, and sitting right behind us was Raymond and Jessica Karboski, and right in front of us, a little bit to our left, was Sunshine Schillinger's mom, Sharon. And you think I get into watching my Orioles and get excited when they're in those tight competitive games? Oh my goodness, Sharon Schillinger, Sunshine Schillinger's mom. I tell you what, she was into it. In fact, Mark Young, who's a big fan of the Orioles via the OSN, he chimed in. He said, "I really enjoyed hearing David's mom cheering in the stands last night. She loves her Orioles." And that was through our mics, because, you know, she was down a little bit to the left of us, especially that second half. She is so enthusiastic, and boy, does she really get into it. You know, and I wonder why, you know, Jay never sits with his wife. Jay was I knew he was there last night. I didn't see him till after the ball game, though, and he came up and he said, "Hey, Scoop, what a game, huh?" And we chatted a little bit, but maybe now I can see why Sharon and Jay, you know, they're both there supporting their son, but one's in one location and the other's up in the stands.
Hey, Mrs. Schillinger needs some room to be able to cheer for David and the team. I mean, she got a workout in up there. It was making me tired. At times I thought she could probably be out there on the court playing some defense with them boys.
That was awesome. You talk about school spirit right there and really supporting her Orioles and her son. She really was last night. We got to do that more often, sit in the stands like that amongst Oriole Nation.
Yeah, there we go. We'll go right in the student section. Get with you know, Cole Hacker down there, and we'll be cheering with them, Scoop.
That would be awesome. Hey, we want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment at 231-398-7463. We'll be giving you those starting lineups here momentarily. Right now, though, we're going to step aside, and you are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Manistee Mariners, coached by Ken Cott. Starting at the guards, number 4, Alena Edmondson, and number 11, Reese Shively. The center, number 35, Ava May Fett. The forwards are number 3, Libby McCarthy, and number 2, Jana Edmondson. Again, the Mariners 6-8 on the year, 5-3 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Katie Mesher. Starting at the guards, number 20, Eliana Jeruzel. Also number 23, Emma McKinley, and number 25, Carly Mesher. Mesher and McKinley are seniors. Jeruzel is a junior. Starting forwards, number 10, Jenna Skiba. She is a junior. And number 40, Jordan Anderson. She is a junior. The Ludington Orioles are 10-6 overall on the year, 7-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Big game tonight in the West Michigan Conference. That goes without saying, Evan.
Yeah, you definitely have to respect this Manistee team. They got a great coach over there, and Coach Cott. Been around for a long time, and you know, they got a couple of shooters out there, so we have to protect the three-point line. They have some size, it looks like, so I think we're in store for a good game tonight.
Manistee in their blue jerseys. They have white lettering and numerals, and they are trimmed in gold. Ludington in their white jerseys, black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. Here we go. Ludington controls the tip. Jordan Anderson wins it. Eliana Jeruzel with the ball. And she gets bumped off. It gets it right back to Mesher. Now back to Jeruzel. Jeruzel's pass and not able to corral it right there, Jenna Skiba. That ball had a little bit of steam on it.
Yeah, Jenna tried to make the one-handed catch. You know, just sped up just a little bit here at the beginning of the game.
Manistee would like nothing more than to derail Ludington's hopes for a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division championship. And there's a basket by the Mariners' number 3, Libby McCarthy. Quick 2-0 lead for the Mariners. Emma McKinley now with the ball. McKinley will swing it to Jeruzel. Jeruzel now. Mesher for 3, no good. And right in front of the Manistee student section, and they're letting Carly hear it right now.
Yeah, that's one thing about these rival games. There's always a student section battle, and they're going to be loud.
Ludington trails 2-0, 7:12 to go in the opening quarter. Just underway here from Hawley Gym. Orioles coming off a nice 44-37 victory over the Whitehall Vikings on Tuesday night. We got to get our student section activated. And right off the bat, a foul called on Carly Mesher there. We'll see how it's always interesting to see how an officiating crew is going to call a game. If they're going to be, they're going to be calling it pretty tight, or they're going to let them play a little more. We'll see here. Wide open for three. That shot's off the mark. Rebound, Fett. Her shot no good, but she's fouled. You see this year the scoring table's on the opposite side of all the years. It was on the near side, right down below us right here in the Oriole bird nest. And the official started to come over to where the old scorers table was last year. Probably just an old habit. Fett's first free throw is good. Second one also good. So a quick 4-0 lead for the Manistee Mariners. Ludington will get the ball into McKinley. Now over to Jerusalem. Jerusalem now, she'll give it to Kenyon, who's checked into the game. There's a shot by McKinley, no good. Rebound to Manistee's Libby McCarthy, and this is not the way Coach Warren Stowe wanted this game to start out for his girls.
Yeah, we're definitely playing right into what Manistee wants. So you just have a 2-3 zone that they're kind of packing it in. They're going to allow us to shoot those outside shots.
Ava May Fett with it now. She'll dish the ball to Libby McCarthy underneath Fett. Now Fett will give it to her teammate. Shot blocked right there. That was Kenyon and McCarthy there, and my goodness, where was that one, Evan? Foul called on Jordan Anderson, and that's the third team foul already. The thing about last night's game too, there were so many players who were in foul trouble last night. Got to give a lot of credit to Joe Benz last night, and also to Spencer Holmes. And one thing I want to say too, I said that Turner Hansen, Tim Hansen's boy, was a huge fan of Cam Gunsel. I believe he is, but actually his favorite player, and I do apologize, I got it wrong on the air last night. His favorite player is Spencer Holmes. So I wanted to correct that.
Player to like.
Yep, I wanted to correct that on the air tonight. You can't go wrong with either of those guys.
Can't go wrong with anyone on that team.
Exactly, Evan. All right, now we have 5:46 left in the first quarter here. Manistee 4, Ludington nothing. Good start here for the Manistee Mariners. Ball will be triggered in by Libby McCarthy, and now goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Orioles. Ball went out of bounds. They're right in front of Ludington High School Athletic Director Greg Piscadna. With the ball, number 4, Alina Edmondson. Now they'll work it there. Kenyon almost had herself a steal. Okay. Another foul on the Orioles. That's the 4th team foul. And we're not even 3 minutes into this game, Evan, and one more foul by the Orioles, and Manistee will be at the free throw line.
Yeah, we're seeing early that you have to adjust the officials. If they're going to call those soft fouls, you got to play a little bit farther off your man.
There's a drive shot, no good by Edmondson. Rebound to Anderson. She'll outlet it now to McKinley. With the ball, Emma McKinley. McKinley now, cross-court pass to Kenyon. Kenyon gives it Jordan Anderson. She'll go baseline. Anderson, ball batted away, knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say last touched by Manistee. Okay.
That was our first possession that we were able to get the ball to the short corner, and Jordan was able to work her way down to the block.
Jerusalem with it. She'll fake the 3. She'll dish it now to Skiba. Skiba back to Jerusalem. Now they'll swing it to McKinley. Over to Kenyon, who's in there right now for Mesher. 3-point attempt up and good! Right there, sister. There we go. Eliana Jerusalem. Boy, that had some height on it. And nothing but net, Evan.
Yeah, great possession. A little bit of side top side, able to swing the ball back and forth, make that defense work. Eliana knock it down from the outside. We were able to get set up in our full court press. Hopefully get some steals here, Scoop.
Here comes Peyton Welch. She wears jersey number 5. And Peyton, she is a junior. And now there's a shot put up by Manistee. In and out, no good. Rebound to Skiba. Manistee 4, Ludington 3. 4:23 to go in the opening quarter. Skiba, and now she's going to be cut off at the pass right there. And there will be a foul called on the Manistee Mariners. First team foul on Manistee. McKinley will get the ball into Welch. Peyton Welch, the transfer from Mason County Central. She's had a really nice season. Welch with it now. Nice pass. Basket no good, but a foul called right there. And a beautiful pass there from Peyton Welch to Jordan Anderson.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great possession. Get the ball in the middle of that zone, and Peyton did a great job turning to the basket and finding Jordan cutting to the rim.
Jordan Anderson's first free throw is good. Boy, that had some nice spin on it, didn't it? Got a tie game now. Ludington 4, Manistee 4. Jordan Anderson, second attempt, also good. The Orioles come back from that 4-0 deficit. Now they're on a 5-0 run. Now Peyton Welch and fighting for the ball right there. Last touch by the Chippewa. Last touch by the Mariners. Good job by Peyton Welch right there. You know, I think I went the whole JV game, never said it. And what did I say? About half? I said about half of it right there. I'm getting better. Football, I was atrocious during the football game. I must have said it 12 to 15 times. Hey, old habits die hard.
That's right.
All right, there's a steal by the Mariners. Bringing the ball up, Elena Edmondson. Ludington up 5-4, 3:46 to go. Now there's a steal by Peyton Welch. She'll give it up now to Emma McKinley. McKinley on the dribble drive. And now there'll be a foul called on Ava Mae Fett. And Emma McKinley will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive post-game sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Emma McKinley, first free throw, good. It's great to see the Orioles hitting these free throws.
Yeah, I think this is probably the best percentage we've had all year. 100%.
And maybe Coach Warren Stowe's had them taking extra free throw practice. Second free throw, bingo! Right there. Emma McKinley gets both free throws. And Ludington, there's a steal. Shot up and, Welch, no good. Rebound to Manistee's Libby McCarthy. McCarthy, linked long pass right there ahead to Jana Edmondson. Now there's a shot by Fett, no good. Partially blocked by McKinley. And here come the Orioles. Welch with it. Peyton Welch, I'll tell you, she comes in, she's a spark plug. She always provides that spark. There's a shot up and in by Peyton Welch.
Yeah, great play by Peyton, able to slice through that 2-3 zone right to the rim. Nice little floater finish.
Ludington on a 9-0 run, Evan. They're up 9-4, 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter. I'll tell you what, Manistee came out and punched the Orioles right in the mush. They had a 4-0 lead, and now the Orioles will come back with a 9-0 run.
Yeah, this is the most pressure that I've seen Manistee apply. You know, in the last few years, they've just kind of sat back in a 2-3 zone. This game, they kind of switched up.
There's a steal by Manistee. Welch tried to get that ball to McKinley. It was stolen, and here come the Mariners. Shot up. Whoa, nice move there. And scoring the basket, Elena Edmondson. She went right between two Orioles. Ludington 9, Manistee 6. Kenyon will give it now to Welch. Welch, ball deflected, ends up in the hands of Skiba. Welch for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to Elena Edmondson. From our vantage point, that looked like that was going in, Evan.
Yeah, I love when they, get shots here from this close corner, just because you can tell if they're online right away.
We got the best angle in the house when that happens. Best vantage point, yep. All right, Manistee with the basketball. Orioles up by 3, 9-6. 2:12 to go in the opening quarter. Girls varsity basketball action from Hawley Gym. There's a Euro step there, no good. Rebound Anderson. Her outlet there, and Jerusalem got tripped up. She gets back up. Ludington with the ball. Kenyon has it. Kenyon will give it to McKinley. They'll swing it now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem in the paint, and the ball deflected right there. Kenyon, good hustle to get to that basketball. Madeline Kenyon for 3, no good. Ball fought for. Good job by Peyton Welch, able to get to it, but we're going to have an over and back violation right there. She lost her balance, just couldn't. She did her best right there. I mean, that's about the best she could do. Tried to save that basketball, and it ends up being an over and back violation on the Orioles. Into the Manistee lineup, number 21, Lindsey Gardner. Also in number 45, Brooke Jankwitz. There's a deflection by the Orioles. McKinley will get it ahead now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem to Kenyon. Madeline Kenyon now to Anderson, who turns around. Nice pass. Up and in. Oh, that was really pretty. And the basket there by Peyton Welch on the assist to Jordan Anderson. Jordan's got that height right there, Evan, and she's got such good court vision. Well, when you're 6'2", almost 6'3", you know, and she spotted Peyton cutting to the basket right there. Made a really, really concise pass to her.
Perfect person to put in the middle of that zone, able to throw the ball up to her, and you can do anything you want now.
Ludington up 11-6, 55 seconds to go in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Manistee is Edmondson. And now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Peyton Welch. That's the 15 foul on the Orioles. 48 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Ludington up 11-6. Elena Edmondson at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Folks, Safe Harbor Credit Union is our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound, and coming up with it for Manistee is Lindsey Gardner. Now here's a three-point attempt. That's going to be short there, put up by Reese Shively. And now with the ball, Madeline Kenyon for the Ludington Orioles. 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Welch will give it now to Jerusalem, to Kenyon. Kenyon for three. Good! That was not your garden variety three either, Evan.
Yeah, arguably our best shooter on this team. You cannot leave her open, and Madeline was able to find her spot.
Ludington now up 14-6. Sorry about that. I gave you a little forearm shiver on that three-pointer. I was so excited.
Ready up here, Scoop.
Boy, she got that ball, no hesitation right there from way beyond the top of the key. Ludington now up 14-6. Manistee on the attack. With the ball, Jana Edmondson. She'll give it now to Reese Shively. 4 seconds left. Manistee's not going to get a shot off. They're not going to get a shot off. And it's a block and a traveling violation. At the end of one, your score from Hawley Gymnasium, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Manistee Mariners 6. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, and Tyson Pettinato, the Oriole Sports Network, in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM. Ludington up 14-6 at the end of the first quarter, and Manistee was up 4-0. Pretty not long into the game, Evan. Ludington turned it around. They had a really nice run there. They had a 9-0 run before Manistee scored again. But the Orioles with that 8-point lead as we enter the play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Manistee definitely had the advantage early on, but we were able to shut them down, get in a full court press.
Kenyon for three, no good. Good job by the Orioles to keep it alive, and now it ends up in the hands of Jerusalem. She'll drive baseline. She'll kick it to Kenyon. Now to McKinley. She'll fake the three, and she gives it to Jalen Laird, who's checked into the game. Three-pointer up, no good there by Jerusalem. And let me tell you now about number 44. That's Jalen Laird, who had a real nice game tonight in the JV game. She wears jersey 44, and she's just a freshman.
Sophomore.
I'm sorry. I should have went with my first instinct. That's right. She was playing JV ball last year as a freshman. She's a sophomore, Oriole Nation. Must be all the wind that's got me off my game a little bit tonight.
Must be. It doesn't feel like winter anymore outside.
It doesn't, but Winter's not over, folks. I don't care what Patuxahani Phil saw or didn't see. He didn't see a shadow. I got a feeling yet that I'm going to be having my snowblower out 1 or 2 more times. All right, 2 free throws there for Manistee's Jana Edmondson. Ludington up 14-8, 7:20 to go in this opening half. Carly Mesher, she'll get the ball ahead. Laird up and ball deflected right there. And now a foul is going to be called. I think they're going to call it. Is that going to be on Mesher? Foul called on Carly Mesher, much to her chagrin. And Madeline Kenyon will check back in. That's Carly's 3rd foul there, Evan. All right, Ludington up 14-8, Manistee basketball. 7:08 left in the opening half. With the ball for the Mariners, Jana Edmondson. She'll give it now to Lindsey Gardner. There's a steal. Pass ahead, up, and no good. Beautiful pass there. Boy, I'll tell you what, Jerusalem went really hard into the wall here, and Manistee goes back the other way. No good. Ball fought for, but that was a really nice pass right there from Jalen Laird to Jerusalem. And also in the game now for the Orioles, seeing her first action of the night, is number 12, and that is Ashley Stowe. And Ashley is a junior. Manistee basketball, 6:47 to go in the opening half. They'll get the ball in, shot up and in by Brooke Jankwitz. Ludington with a 4-point lead now, 14-10. Jerusalem with it. She'll give it now to Ashley Stowe. Ashley wears jersey number 12. Now to Jerusalem, her shot up, and God, I love the determination and the aggressiveness there, Jerusalem. Now Jerusalem causes a steal, and with it is McKinley. 3-point attempt, Kenyon, God! Woo! A beautiful steal there for the Orioles, and a 3-pointer by Kenyon. What a 5-point swing right there. Orioles up 19-10, timeout on the floor. Ludington up 19-10. We're gonna stay right here and tell you about Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, great sequence of events right there. To be able to make the basket and just get straight into that defensive mindset of the Ludington Orioles. Force a steal and then able to knock down a 3. Big game changer as Manistee was starting to pick up some momentum.
Ludington up 19-10, 6:18 left in this second quarter. Yeah, Manistee had cut the lead to 4. Now Ludington has extended it to 9 points right now at 19-10. Manistee with the basketball. And with it for the Mariners is Elena Edmondson. She'll give it now to Jankwitz. Jankwitz in the paint. She'll pass it out now to her teammate Gardner. Edmondson down the lane, no good. And now a rebound to Jalen Laird, and she gets run over right there, and a foul will be called. Ludington 19, Manistee 10, 5:50 to go in the second quarter. McKinley with it now to Jerusalem. Tried to get the ball to Laird, batted away. Ashley Stowe has it. Stowe cross-court pass. It's intercepted there. However, Kenyon gets it right back. Kenyon now to Jerusalem, to McKinley, back to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, 15-footer up, no good, but she draws the foul and she'll shoot 2. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Mike Benedict can be reached at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We'll put collision damage in reverse. First free throw is no good there by Jerusalem. 5:29 left in the second quarter. Jerusalem's second attempt is up and good. Eliana with 6 points in this first half. Ludington up 20-10, 10-point Oriole lead. Gardner, she'll get it into the corner, 3-pointer up and no good. That shot was taken by Jana Edmondson. Out of bounds, Ludington basketball. Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. They have a vast and professional job. I should say their vast and professional job services include this time of year snow removal, firewood sales and delivery, subcontracting, and general labor by the hour. The phone number 231-690-6994. That's Todd Stowe's business, Groundworks Landscaping. All right, 5:07 left in the second quarter. Ludington 20, Manistee 10. And we have, I think we have a Manistee player that might have a bloody nose right now, Evan. And both players have been told to go to their benches by the officials. So we are going to step aside here. Ludington up 20-10, 5:07 left before the half. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. They're doing a little bit of house cleaning here on the court. Miss Jen Mraz, LHS athletic trainer. She's out there with some spray and taking care of a few things. And, during that intermission, I looked down and I saw the Mad Bomber. He's in the house tonight, Brad Mesher. I yelled it out, and it took him a few seconds. Somebody in front of him said, hey, the guy up there in the crow's nest, Oriole Bird Nest, he's trying to get a hold of you. Brad turned around with this wry grin on his face. Ludington up 20-10, 5:07 left in this opening half. Big week coming your way next week. 4 Oriole games, and we'll be OSN 102.7 WMOM Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We will be bringing those to you. We'd like to send belated birthday wishes a day late to Dottie Boone, who turned 95 yesterday. We're told she's a big Oriole fan, so hope you had a great day yesterday. Dottie Boone, she turned 95 yesterday. Got those from Beata Needham. She let me know about that. Also, shout out to a big Oriole fan, Jeffrey Hansen. I think he might be a 4th or 5th cousin, but he was a few years ahead of me in school. Jeffrey Hansen, he turns in often to the Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. So thank you all of Oriole Nation for your support, and go O's. Okay, Evan, 5:07 left here in this opening half. Ludington up by 10, 20-10. Again, Ludington boys at Petoskey tomorrow. And there's a turnaround up no good there by Manistee's Libby McCarthy. However, the putback up and in by McCarthy. She's got 4 points. Ludington up by 8, 20-12. Nice pass. McKinley fouled right there. And a nice pass there. I think that came from Jalen Laird. And she got that ball to Emma McKinley. And Emma's hacked, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Emma's first shot, no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Ashley Stowe. Also number 40, Jordan Anderson. And number 5, Peyton Welch. They'll join Kenyon and Anderson on the court. Jenna Skiba also checking into the Oriole lineup. 4:46 left in the second quarter. Emma McKinley, second attempt, is up and good. Emma gets 1 of 2 free throws. She's got 3 points in the game. Ludington up 21-12. That was a pretty good album by Rush, 21-12. Evan's looking at me like, Scoop, I'm not that old. Rush is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Pretty good
Never
group.
heard of him.
Look them up. They had one of the world's greatest drummers, Neil Peart, the late Neil Peart. Yeah, and of course their lead singer has the unique voice, Geddy Lee. Here's a three-point attempt by Manistee, good. And nailing that three was Lindsey Gardner. Ludington up 21-15, 4:07 to go in this opening half. Peyton Welch with it. Welch will give it now to McKinley. She'll dish it to Kenyon. Surprised Kenyon wasn't looking to shoot that ball right there. A three. She loves to shoot the three. Jordan Anderson, 14-footer up, no good. Ball fought for, and coming away with it for Manistee, Elena Edmondson. She'll get the ball ahead now. Shot up, and tough shot made there by Libby McCarthy. That was a tough angle right there, and now all of a sudden Manistee's cut into that Oriole lead. Ludington up just 21-17. Timeout, Coach Warren Stowe and the Ludington Orioles. He wants a full timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington 21, Manistee 17. 3:36 left in the opening half. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass. The local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington with the basketball on the attack. Peyton Welch. Welch shot no good. Manistee with the ball. She went up for Welch gets it back. Good hustle by Peyton Welch. Peyton slowing things up now. She saw that Manistee had a 4-on-1 advantage. Now the ball fought for, jump ball, possession arrow to Ludington. And getting up real slow for the Mariners, number 11, Reese Shively. She is walking really gingerly, Evan, over to the Manistee bench. Checking into the Manistee lineup will be number 2, Jana Edmondson. I don't know if she's a little dizzy. Was she the player that maybe had the, I know there was a bloody nose earlier. I think.
I don't think that she's the one that
No,
had the
I don't
nose.
think so either. Right now we have 3:15 left in the second quarter. Ludington 21, Manistee 17. We're having the same procedure done right now that we had done just minutes ago. Both teams being instructed to their benches by the officials. And again, the Orioles are up 21-17. We want to thank Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yak, Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yak, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. If you want to know how good Dr. Mark Yak is, folks, get a hold of me. I'll tell you. He's been my chiropractor for years. I love Dr. Mark Yak, and boy, I tell you, when I leave his office, I'm feeling like a new man.
Yeah, not only is he a good doctor, he's a great man. I love Dr. Yak.
He is. I always enjoy going there and seeing him and talking sports. He loves to talk sports. He loves talking about the Ludington Orioles. He's a Ludington Oriole himself. He was a pretty darn good basketball player, baseball player when he was in high school here. And the only thing we differ on, he's a huge Michigan State fan. I'm a Michigan Wolverine through and through, just like you are, Evan.
Yep. Likewise.
Urca Auto Center. Speaking of a guy who loves sports, Matt Urca, another guy I love talking sports with. He loves talking about the Michigan Wolverines and the Detroit Lions with me when I go out there. Matt Urca, great guy. Urca Auto Center, founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area. Come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And right now we're going to step aside, and we will return here momentarily. Ludington up 21-17. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back. We're back to action here at Hawley Gym, Ludington basketball. The Orioles up 21-17. You know, we've seen twice now, we've seen that where the players have been told to go back to their benches, and I think cleaning up some blood on the court right there. We go game after game. You don't see that for a long time, and to see it twice within like a three and a half minute span right there. Three-pointer, Kenyon, good! Nothing but net there for Madeline Kenyon. We heard the swoosh up here, Evan, and that's her third three-pointer of the first half.
Yeah, second straight game that we've seen Madeline really, knock down some shots, so it's good to see.
Ludington up 24-17. Here's a steal. Skiba with it. She'll get it ahead to McKinley. McKinley now, and she's going to draw the foul right there. For a second there, I thought they might have called traveling on Emma, but she was fouled. Fourth team foul on Manistee. And you could hear, I swear I just heard Bill McKinley, your dad, say, wasn't she shooting?
That was my dad. And
it was.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing, why it wasn't a shooting foul as she was going up for the shot when she was fouled. But
my hearing has been said that my hearing's not that good, but I recognize that voice in a heartbeat. Your dad, that was your dad's. All right, so right now it's Manistee basketball. 2:27 left in the second quarter. Orioles up 24-17. And here come the Manistee Mariners. Jana Edmondson with the ball. Edmondson now over to Lindsey Gardner. She'll give it up to Elena Edmondson. Edmondson guarded there by Welch. Little pitch and catch now between Edmondson and Gardner. 2:04 left, three-pointer up and in and out, no good. Rebound to Anderson. Strong rebound there by Jordan Anderson. She'll outlet it now to Laird. Laird to Welch. Shot good! Peyton Welch with the basket. Good job by the Orioles getting that ball up court from Anderson to Laird to Welch. Peyton Welch with 6 points in the first half. Ludington up 26-17 there. The Orioles build up a 9-point lead again.
let's see if we can get a quick steal here and build that lead up.
Manistee gets the ball in. Jankwitz with it. Belay my last. That was Ava May Fett. Now we'll have a foul called on Jordan Anderson. Her third. Boy, that's 3 on Jordan. That's 3 on Carly Mesher. Jenna Skibo will check in and give Jordan Anderson a breather. Orioles with a 9-point lead, 26-17, 1:28 left in the opening half. Jana Edmondson on the dribble. She's being harassed there by Jerusalem. She'll give the ball up to Elena Edmondson. Edmondson splits a couple. Orioles shot up, no good. Rebound, Peyton Welch. She'll outlet it now. Jalen Laird. Laird, Kenyon, 3! No good. Rebound to Jana Edmondson. Edmondson, where's Peyton Welch again? Ball's like a hot potato right now. Boy, it is all over. Nobody can grab it. Finally knocked out of bounds right there. And the officials are saying it is Manistee basketball. Boy, I think the ball must have had some grease on it there, Evan. Nobody could get their hands on it.
Or no one wanted to be boss with the ball, one of the two.
Yeah. 51 seconds left in the opening half. Ludington up 26-17 over the Manistee Mariners. Ludington led 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. Mariners will work it in now. A foul is going to be called. It's either going to be on Laird or Skiba. Be called on Jalen Laird, her first. And going to the line for Manistee will be number 35. And that is Ava Mae Fett. First free throw is good. She's got 3 points, all at the free throw line. Second attempt up and also good. She's a pretty good free throw shooter. 4 for 4. Ludington up 26-19. 37 seconds to go in this opening half. Welch with it. Shot there. Boy, a lot of body contact right there, Evan. And now the foul will be called on Ludington. I thought that Jalen Laird really was pushed off that shot right there.
Yeah, definitely kind of got pushed out from the rim, play through it, and then a foul was called, so we'll be shooting free throws here. Feels like the end of the game, going back down to the other end.
Exactly. Manistee at the free throw line right now, and it will be number 43. That's Maddie Wayward at the free throw line. First shot is no good. Ashley Stowe reports into the Oriole lineup, giving Peyton Welch a breather. 29 seconds to go, opening half. Orioles up 26-19. Second free throw, no good. Ball kept alive. Getting it is Wayward. She'll give it up now to Elena Edmondson. They'll work it inside. Shot up and in. Ava Mae Fett.
That was a great post-up and feed down there. I mean, throwing it over the top.
It was. Well, Ludington got a break right there. Jerusalem, 11 seconds to go. Inside, shot up. It's going to be short right there. Saved, however. Oh, no, they say she was out of bounds right there. I'm sure that the Orioles were not listening to the Manistee student section right there.
They might have been listening, because after Jalen shot that and they were to one, everyone just kind of stood there and, the ball was still in play.
That was a traveling violation called now on Manistee. So the Orioles have 1.3 seconds left. They're up 26-21. You know what they're saying?
I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref.
Oh, my goodness. They might get a technical. Look at the unofficial. Shot up, and it's, no good. But I'll tell you what, the Manistee student section, they better watch themselves right now. That one official was really giving them the old eyeball right there, the eye, yeah. So we're at the half. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 26, the Manistee Mariners 21. And we're going to step aside now for 60 seconds. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O Nation.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work, as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're at the half. Ludington 26, Manistee 21. Ludington was outscored by Manistee 15-12 in that second quarter after outscoring the Mariners 14-6 in the opening quarter. And we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington and give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And joining me right now up here in the Oriole Bird's Nest is Ludington JV assistant coach Keelan Laird. It's always good to see either Keelan or Olivia, because when I see these two young ladies who were Ludington Orioles last year, that means that the Ludington JV team has won their game, because the only time that head coach Troy Veneman comes up, he comes up when the Orioles fall in a game. So, Keelan, always great to see you and Olivia. A real nice win tonight over the Manistee Mariners. Everybody got to play, and the final score of that game was, I got it right here. Oh, I had it right up here. 47-11. Ludington jumped out to an 18-3 lead at the end of one. It was 26-4 at the half, 38-11 at the end of three. And your girls outscored Manistee 9-0. They pitched a shutout in that fourth quarter. What did you and assistant coach Olivia Lynn and also head coach Troy Veneman, what did you like the best about tonight's win?
Our defense. Our girls really came out there, and the energy was so good tonight. All the girls were cheering from the bench, cheering all the freshmen in that got in those games, sophomores helping them. I was really proud of that tonight.
No doubt about that. And things get amped up, obviously, a bit more when we play our arch rivals, Manistee, don't they? You know,
true, yeah.
You're an Ludington Oriole. You know how that went against Manistee, too. Jalen Laird tonight, you know her very well.
Oh, I do.
She had 13 points to lead the JV Orioles. 10 for J.C. Cole, who had a real nice ball game. 8 for Maddie Lynn, and 4 for Kelsey Bowman, 4 for Madison Van Sickle, 2 each for Severa Mosier, Charlie Morse, and Annika Sherman. So it's good when, and also 2 for Chloe Wachowski, too. I can't forget Chloe.
Yeah.
So when you see that many players scoring, that always brings a smile to your face, doesn't it?
Definitely. We got a lot of freshmen, a lot of minutes tonight.
What is the team record now? I'm putting you on the spot here.
Oh, shoot. It's like 8 and, no, it's more than that. It's probably like 11-5.
I was going to say, I've been seeing more of you and Olivia up here than I have of Coach Veneman.
Yeah, I know at one point it was 6-5, but we've been on a winning streak, knock on wood. So
Definitely. So big week next week as well, too. We'll be seeing you some more.
Yeah, we got Traverse City on the clock Monday.
Looking forward to that. Traverse City West coming to town, the Titans.
Yeah.
And I hope to be seeing either you or Olivia back up here on Monday, Keelan.
Yes, definitely. I'm hoping for that. Crossing my fingers.
Definitely. Enjoy the rest of this one.
Definitely.
And Ludington up by 5, so it's a
dogfight out there.
Yeah, I was going to say it is shaping up to be a beautiful second half, a competitive second half, and go enjoy that ball game.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. That's Keelan Laird, Ludington JV girls basketball assistant coach, up here chatting with me. The JV win tonight by the score of 47-11. And right now we want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to step aside right now and listen to the interview I did with Ludington Oriole Isabel Ramirez. Thank you, Julia, for bailing me out. I'm looking right at the roster right now. It's Isabel Ramirez, and we will return after this to the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Stay tuned. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game is Isabel Ramirez. Isabel is a junior. She wears jersey number 32, and she plays the guard position. Now, Isabel, what do you feel is the team's strength this year, and how do you feel the team is doing?
I think the team is doing pretty good this season, and we have had some losses, but just because we lose that game doesn't mean we did bad. We always bring each other up in the locker room at the end of the game.
And what do you like best about playing for your coach, Warren Stowe?
I like when at practices we do mess up and he does get frustrated. He always knows how to bring us up and be patient with us.
The Detroit trip, what were some of your favorite highlights of that trip or memories?
My favorite memory was definitely going to the Motown Museum and definitely playing against John Bay City.
Bay City John Glenn.
Yeah,
Yep.
Bay City John Glenn and Ann Arbor Pioneer. They were a great competition.
You know, you ladies have got to some place that's the number one place to visit on my bucket list, and it has been for a number of years now, and that's to get to Hittstown or Hitsville, where Motown was born. And I've been to Detroit many times, and next time I get there, I am getting there to see that. So I wanted to ask you, what is it that gets you motivated and really fires you up about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
Definitely the girls on the team. If we're down in practice, if we make a mistake, they always bring us up and just their motivation and their energy.
Okay, your favorite restaurant in Ludington, Isabel?
I'm going to have to say Jamesport.
Okay, your plans for spring sports, and were you participating in any sports this past fall?
Volleyball.
Oh, volleyball.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. That's right, you were on the volleyball team, and you got some good tales to tell about this past season.
Yeah, volleyball was pretty interesting. We made it pretty far. We made it to conference, and we almost made it to state.
Yeah, I know you were I think one victory away from being in the state semifinals or finals? Semifinals, yeah. So an incredible season for Ludington girls volleyball. Are you going to be playing in any sports in the spring?
Yes, I'm in between softball and track, but I did softball last year, so I might just stick with softball.
Okay. Anybody out there, Isabel, you want to say hello to or send out a shout that is watching tonight's live stream broadcast?
My brother, Dante Vella.
He's a Ludington legend. The microwave. Dante, the microwave Vella. I'm sure he's told you the story about how he got the nickname and about James Crouch sneaking the microwave in from the cafeteria and the plate falling out and breaking. Yep. Oh yeah, that'll live in Oriole lore forever. So, well, congratulations, Isabel, on being the Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates. As always, go O's.
Thank you, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium, and shout out to John Long, Oriole fan, who's tuned in tonight on the OSN. They just finished up the halftime Ludington Sports Boosters shooting contest. They saw a lot of youngsters out there, a few of them winning candy bars, and we said, we should, Brad Mesher should be out there trying to shoot right now. So, but I did see Ryan Kandelek hit a shot, and it's a great thing. It's money goes to the LHS Sports Boosters. I understand they want to buy a couple of treadmills right now. That'll make Rich Kirby real happy. So, next tomorrow our boys are at Petoskey. Big game against the Northmen. Last year we had a Saturday game here at Hawley and we defeated Petoskey, but it was a close ball game if I remember right, Evan.
Yeah, I mean Petoskey's always got a really good basketball team. And it's really just a cool gym up there that they get to play in tomorrow. I'm not sure if you've ever been there.
Yes, I have.
But
it is.
Petoskey has a really nice gym up there.
Really nice, and I'm sure you heard last night the scare that Whitehall received. They're still undefeated. And I'll tell you what, they escaped last night. They had, I believe it was a home game against their arch rival, the Montague Wildcats. And the Cats took them right down to the wire, and it ended up 64-62. I believe it was the same score that Ludington played Whitehall to earlier in the year here at Hawley, 64-62.
Yeah, Montague's got some good players down there. So, I was kind of shocked to see Whitehall playing a game, that close. But Montague, they got some good players down there, and I think that Ludington plays them this coming week, so could be a battle.
Atchison, the 6'8" guy for them, just signed to play football as a wide receiver at Central Michigan. So that's pretty impressive right there. And again, best of luck to Ludington tomorrow at Petoskey as they go up there. We'll be reporting the scores as we receive them. And we wish Coach Shank and his boys all the best. And if if Ludington wins, it's Coach Shank's 400th career coaching victory as a varsity boys and girls coach. Okay, back to action here. Manistee with the ball. The Orioles have turned it over. Manistee just down by 5 now. Now Mesher ends up with it for the Orioles. Carly Mesher on the dribble. Mesher still with it. She'll dish it to McKinley. Emma McKinley with it. She'll give it now to that was Skiba. Turnaround up. Good! Jordan Anderson kisses it off the glass.
Yeah, Jenna almost too unselfish there with the pass. I mean, she had a wide open look, able to dish it off to Jordan, who finished.
Ludington up by 7, 28-21. Emma McKinley causes that turnover, and the ball ends up in the hands of Eliana Jeruzel. McKinley with it now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel over to Carly Mesher. Mesher, she'll dish it now. Three-pointer, McKinley, up and no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Manistee basketball. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Ludington up again by 7. Manistee will trigger the ball in. Fett with it. Fett gives it back now to Libby McCarthy. McCarthy in the paint, shot up. It's no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foul called on Jordan Anderson. Her 4th. Oh, my goodness. I knew we had a couple girls in foul trouble. I really wasn't paying that close attention to Jordan, and that's her 4th foul. Carly has 3, I believe. And we have one other player with 3. Is it Jerusalem? I know. I think there's one other Oriole player who's in foul trouble too. I got to do a better job keeping track of fouls, Evan.
Yeah.
First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good by Libby McCarthy. She's got 7 points. Ludington up 28-22. Mesher will give the ball to Peyton Welch. Peyton dribbles through danger there with Manistee, and now she's going to draw the foul. Good drive there by Peyton Welch. She is not afraid to drive that basketball, and not afraid of contact. No doubt about that. McKinley with it. I'm sorry. Yeah, she had it. And going back to get it, Jerusalem now. Eliana Jerusalem back to Emma McKinley. She'll give it now to Peyton Welch. She'll swing it to Mesher. Mesher, not the best of passes right there. But going back, Jerusalem. Oh, what a job by Jerusalem. Manistee student section, they all need glasses. They think that she was out of bounds, but we had a better angle than they did from our vantage point. It wouldn't have anything to do with us being Ludington Orioles either. Ludington up 28-22, 6:05 to go. She was walking a tightrope right there, just like Philippe Petit, you know, the Frenchman that walked across the span in the World Trade Center back on August 7th, 1974. If you've ever seen the movie The Walk, you know who I'm talking about. Here's a three-pointer, Mesher, good! And looking down at the Mad Bomber, Brad Mesher, in attendance. He liked that one, seeing his sister hit that 3.
Hey, Carly didn't get to see the court much during the first half in foul trouble on some fouls that will not even go there, but, you know, Carly able to get some playing time in, knocking down just like her big brother Brad used to do.
Orioles up again. There's that 9 spot, Evan. They've been able to do it 3 or 4 times. Manistee just keeps coming back.
No.
Is that foul going to be on Mesher?
It is.
And Madeline Kenyon will quickly get up off the bench and report in. That's her 4th. Carly with 4. Jordan with 4. And I know there's one other Oriole who's in foul trouble right now. We'll get that here for you just as soon as I can think of it, or when it's flashed up on the scoreboard here at Hawley Gym. Manistee with the basketball. Ludington again up 31-22. 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Fett with it. Fett will give it now to Reese Shively. Shot blocked right there. Coming away with, she's not able to corral it, and that was Eliana Jerusalem. Manistee basketball, 5:26 left in the third quarter. Three-point attempt up and no good there by Jana Edmondson. Now Skiba, boy, she got bumped all over the place right there. She gets the ball ahead now to Kenyon, to Skiba, up, good! Jenna Skiba, boy, laid up on the rim forever, Evan, before it nestled between the twines.
Well, I'm just glad that we were able to get that ball in the hoop because I thought we were going to turn it over twice before we were able to get that shot up.
Orioles,
great job of controlling herself and finishing at the rim.
You're right. Here's a little baseline jumper up, no good there by Elena Edmondson. Manistee gets the ball right back, up and in. Libby McCarthy. She's got 9 points. Ludington up 33-24. Timeout, Manistee. 4:48 left in the third quarter. Ludington 33, Manistee 24. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington basketball, 4:48 left in the third quarter. Kenyon will get the ball now to Ashley Stowe, who's checked into the game. She'll give it to Peyton Welch. Welch wears jersey 5. She'll dish it to Skiba. Skiba shot up, and it's going to be short. And now we have a jump ball. I was worried they were going to call a foul there. Jump ball, possession arrow to Manistee. On the court for the Orioles now, Skiba, Welch, Stowe, Kenyon, and McKinley. 9-point Oriole lead. Now the Manistee throws the ball out of bounds. It will be Ludington Oriole basketball. Folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. There's a shot up by Jenna Skiba, about a 14-footer there, Evan, and she knocks it home.
Yeah, and that's getting the ball to where we need to get it here against this 2-3 zone right in the middle of it. Just because, I mean, then you can see the entire floor. You can make passes all over.
Orioles have an 11-point lead, 35-24. Three-pointer up, no good. Ball tipped, last touch by Manistee, Ludington basketball. Lindsey Gardner checks into the Manistee lineup. 4:04 left in the third quarter. We want to thank Crown and Cork, one of our awesome sponsors. They're closed currently. They'll be reopening in April. They're located at 502 West Loomis Street across from the Ludington Marina. You can follow them on Facebook to learn about their specials and other important information. Welch inside, no good. Welch with the rebound, and it's last touch by Manistee's Ava Mae Fett. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. We've been talking about Crown and Cork. You ever eat down there?
I've never been there, no.
You got to take Keelan down there for a nice dinner sometime. Okay. Great ambiance, great food, and just a nice, real nice place to be. And especially on a night when the car ferry's coming in, you can watch it come in, and it's like pretty nice. Not just pretty nice.
Perfect spot down there, right there by the water.
Yeah, very nice is what I meant to say. All right, we got a foul called on Kenyon, just her first. But, yeah, Linda and Brian Madsen have done a really nice job with the former PM Steamers, now known as Crown and Cork. Manistee back down, shot no good. Rebound to Ashley Stowe. Stowe, got to watch out behind her. She'll get rid of it now to Kenyon. I thought Kenyon was going to launch right there. She did, and she'll get the ball to McKinley. Now to Skiba, baseline jumper up, no good. Rebound to Ava Mae Fett. And now I think they're going to call Stowe with a, foul will be called on Ashley Stowe. Ashley a little bit too aggressive right there.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness, but we just can't be over-aggressive now. I mean, Manistee's going to be shooting free throws now for the rest of this third quarter.
3:16 to go in the third. Ludington up 35-24. 15 foul on the Orioles. Orioles were up at the half, 26-21. They led 14-6 at the end of one. In and out, no good. Did she get the first one? No.
She did not.
Well, she had been hot down at the east end. Comes down to the west end and misses two. Fett misses both free throws. Now McKinley has it for Ludington. She'll give it to Ashley Stowe. Stowe, three-pointer, Kenyon, no good. Long rebound there to Ashley Stowe. While I'm thinking about it, we'd like to send a shout-out to Coach Warren Stowe's sister, Ludington legend Mandy Stowe. Ludington's all-time leading point scorer, not only for the girls, but overall, 2,160 points. Fantastic.
Yeah, Dave has some catching up to get to that number.
He certainly does. Mandy Stowe should have been named Miss Michigan her senior year. She was robbed of that. You know, we always say that there's a bias towards the folks down in the Detroit area and Flint. Eliana Jeruzal will report back into the Oriole lineup. So you got Jeruzal out there with Skiba, McKinley, Kenyon, and Peyton Welch. 2:32 to go in the third quarter. Orioles up 35-24. McKinley, she'll get it across half court. Emma McKinley. She's going to be playing tennis, right? No, she's soccer. I'm sorry. She was a tennis. Oh, beautiful move there by Peyton Welch.
Peyton showing off her strength, backing the defender right into the wall.
Great body control there by Welch. She gets the basket. Now there's a steal by Jeruzal. Over and back violation on the Orioles. That's right. I was going to say, Evan, you know, your sister was a pretty darn good tennis player, but she's not playing tennis anymore. She played her freshman and sophomore year tennis. Now she's a soccer player. Yep.
Do it all, I guess.
Okay, a big thank you to Chad Newberg, my buddy Chad Newberg. He said, hey, Scoop, the Whitehall game was at Montague last night. You know, I watched a little bit of footage from that game, and I was thinking they were at Whitehall, but the game was at Montague. So a big thank you to Chad Newberg for letting me know that. Also, Mandy Stowe, hey, appreciate the love, Scoop. So thankful I get to see and listen to all these games. Thanks for making that possible. Well, big thanks go to Coach Thad Shank, who's our OSN Executive Director and Producer. Also to John Stowe, who was a co-creator of the Oriole Sports Network, along with Thad Shank on that. And a big thank you to Julia Havman, to Claire Allen, to yourself, Evan, to Gertzie, to Big Country, to all my color commentators. And also Mason Conger, too. I wasn't going to forget him, Julia, but thank you for making sure I didn't forget him. And, of course, guys we've had in the past, all the technical engineers we've had in the past, all the cameraman and the camerawoman. You know, it goes back to, you know, Braden Kronline. Oh, my goodness, the time he put in. And also a big thank you to, remember we had Connor as our technical engineer when we first started out. And he did a tremendous job as well. So a lot of thanks to be spread out when it comes to the Oriole Sports Network.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Scoop. I mean, not very many schools get to do what we get to do as in, you know, announcing these games, but a lot of schools don't even have this all around.
Yeah, you know, it was cool. Right now we get back to action. You're Ludington up 37-25, 1:20 to go in this third quarter. The Fremont athletic director came up to me the other night. You were with me. He came up to me, and he had his tech guy. And he said, hey, we want to do what you guys do, what the OSN does with Ludington. And I said, hey, you don't want to talk to me. Here's the person you want to talk to. I'm pointing to Julia. She's the tech person. He goes, no, we want to talk to everybody about it. And I said, well, I'll talk to Thad Shank about it. Then you want to talk to Thad first. He's our tech, he's our OSN executive director and producer. So that was really cool coming up and saying, hey, we want to do that too. Three-pointer by Kenyon, no good. And Manistee with the rebound. 1 minute to go. There's a steal by Peyton Welch. Welch now, she's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. 56 seconds to go in this third quarter. The Orioles up 37-25.
Great aggressiveness by Peyton Welch, attacking the defender, drawing the foul, knock these down at the free throw line.
Orioles up 37-25. Peyton Welch, first free throw, no good.
One thing I've noticed about Peyton is she's as good with her left hand as she is with her right hand. Reminds me a lot of the Roar girl from a few years ago. She could do it. Ryan could do it with both hands.
Ryan Roar could. You know who else was a good left-handed shooter? And that was the Zatarga girl from a few years ago.
Oh, Zoe?
Zoe Zatarga. Yeah, she could shoot great with the left hand. So one free throw there for Ludington's Peyton Welch, and we got a timeout. Ludington up 38-25. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. 56 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 38-25. Kudos, big thank you to Connor Grant, and a big thank you to Evan for, I said, Evan, I'm having one of those senior moments. Help me out. Connor, I cannot remember his last name right. He said Grant. He said Grant. Connor Grant, Scoop. So Connor, who worked with us, he was our first technical engineer with the OSN, and of course also to Abby Rodriguez. So a big thank you to those two fine folks as well. They were our first technical engineers here with the OSN. So I believe we're in our 5th year of the Oriole Sports Network, and it's hard to believe the time has just flown by. Right now, Manistee basketball, 48 seconds to go in this third quarter. There's a drive by Jankwitz, and now a foul will be called, I believe, on Peyton Welch, and it looked like she had her hands directly up, Evan.
Oh, Scoop, I'm going to agree with you there.
We talked about that last night, didn't we?
We did.
Because you educated me on a call there last night at Muskegon Oak Ridge.
Yeah, and there was way more contact on that specific play with David than there was there. So obviously you can kind of tell the difference of between officials.
And you thought I would never listen to you. That's not true.
I wouldn't think that, Scoop.
Jankwitz's first free throw is good. Second attempt up and also good. Jankwitz with 2 free throws. Ludington up 38-27. McKinley will get the ball to Welch. Welch's ball's tipped right there. And now coming down with it was Edmondson. They'll give it to Jankwitz. Jankwitz shot up, no good. Ball fought for. And look at that, Peyton Welch. That's why she's become one of my favorite Orioles. Now her pass is picked off, however, and now a foul is going to be called. I think they're going to get McKinley with 21 seconds left in this third quarter. At the free throw line for Manistee, number 4, Elena Edmondson. You know, the thing about this with these fouls, too, Evan, the clock is stopped. And then if you're hitting your free throws, which Manistee just did, you're getting yourself back into the game, and the clock is stopped.
Yeah, looking ahead, we're going to have to start taking care of the ball. We've been a little bit careless with the ball tonight, and Manistee's definitely taking advantage of it.
We're here at Hawley Gym tonight. 1 of 2 free throws right there by Edmondson, and now here comes Eliana Jeruzal. She'll give the ball to Emma McKinley. McKinley, and boy, that was a 10-second violation there on the Orioles. Some good defense there by Manistee, and you know, they're down by 10 right now. I don't know, that seemed like a pretty quick 10 though.
Hey, Scoop, we've talked about this before, the game of runs. We've seen that a few times tonight. As soon as we build that 9 to 10 point lead, Manistee seems to come marching back, and there it is right there.
There it is, Edmondson with the basket, and she's fouled, and you can just look at Coach Warren Stowe over there, and you can see the smoke coming out of his ears right now.
Hey, one thing I like about Coach Stowe is, you know, when he's amped up, because you can hear his voice no matter where you're sitting at in this
He
gym.
has a very distinct voice. Edmondson, the free throw, no good. Rebound fought for. Welch has it. 2 seconds to go. She'll get it ahead. They got to get a shot away. They're not going to get the shot, though. And at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, your score, the Ludington Orioles 38, the Manistee Mariners 30. Back after these messages, you are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Again, the OSN's next broadcast on Monday, right back here at Hawley Gym. Girls basketball, Traverse City West in town. On Tuesday, the Montague Wildcats will be here, boys basketball. And there's a steal. Kenyon's pass is picked off, and now they're going to call Emma McKinley for the foul. Ludington up 38-30. Ludington will get that 9-point lead, and they've extended it out to as high as 12 points, Evan, but Manistee just keeps coming back.
Yeah, I'd like to see us take better care of the basketball here in the fourth quarter.
Shively with it. She'll give it now to Edmondson. Now a foul called on Kenyon. Boy, there have been a ton of fouls called on the Orioles tonight. I should say a ton of fouls called, period, in this ball game. And that's the fourth foul now on Kenyon. So Carly Mesher will check into the ball game. And they'll work it inside, and a shot up and in. Getting the basket for Manistee, Libby McCarthy. Lead is cut to 6, Evan, 38-32. Ludington needs to just calm down right now. McKinley with it, inside, shot up, it's good! Oh, Ludington they needed that bucket in the worst of ways right there. Jalen Laird gets the basket, and she's hacked, and she'll go to the free throw line and try to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, that was a great job of breaking the press, and we had a little bit of a 3-on-2 advantage down low. And Emma got the ball down to Jalen, who finished through some contact. And let's convert this and-one, Scoop.
Jalen Laird, the free throw is up and good! Jalen Laird completes the three-point play, and Ludington back out to a 8-point. What are you going to have here? I'm not sure what that was all about, but the Orioles back out to a 9-point lead, 41-32 after that completion of the three-point play by Jalen Laird. And here comes Manistee with 7:07 left in the ball game. Poke right there. In hockey, they would have called that a poke check. Jordan Anderson able to poke the ball away, but it's tied up, and possession arrow to the Manistee Mariners. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass and owner Matt Ewing. Mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G 843-8250. Ludington three-point attempt. Manistee is going to be way off the mark. And Jordan Anderson saves it, but right to Libby McCarthy. Her shot no good. Second attempt no good, but she draws the foul. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Foul called there on Jalen Laird, her second. Free throw is up and in. I believe that's Libby McCarthy. She gets both free throws. Ludington up 41-34. Jalen Laird with it. She'll get the ball to Jerusalem, now to McKinley. McKinley cross-court pass to Mesher. And now a foul call. Yeah, Carly got banged pretty good right there, banged around. And the foul called, I believe, on Libby McCarthy. That's the second team foul on Manistee. That's McCarthy's fourth foul. 6:28 to go. We got a lot of time to be played here. A lot of ball game left here, Evan. Orioles up. Nice pass. Up and good.
Yeah, beautiful out-of-bounds play.
Yep.
Quick hitter. Able to get that quick basket by Jalen.
Jalen Laird with the basket. A nice assist there to Jordan Anderson. Ludington up 43-34. Manistee on the attack. Jana Edmondson. She'll give it now to her sister. That's Elena Edmondson. Ball knocked around there. Mesher comes up with it. She'll give it to Laird. Laird now to McKinley. Emma McKinley's just basically having the ball just stripped. Well, I don't blame her for being upset there, Evan. I mean, you could hear the hacking on the wrist right there.
Yeah. Well, Coach Stowe was yelling for a timeout for about 5 seconds before the jump ball happened.
Into the Manistee lineup, number 35, Ava Mae Fett. 5:54 left in the game. Ludington up 43-34. Mesher with it. Now to McKinley. She did a nice job there. Wasn't expecting the basketball. She adjusted rather quickly. Jerusalem. Jordan Anderson. Her pass hits off the backboard. Ludington caught a break right there. It ends up in the hands of Mesher. Now to Anderson. And now Anderson will be called for the traveling violation. Folks, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Manistee, three-point attempt up and no good. And Ludington with a long rebound there. Jerusalem has it. She'll get it ahead now to Mesher with 5:05 to go. In the lane, shot up and no good there. Rebound, Anderson, good! Laird with the first shot right there. And big offensive rebound by Jordan Anderson in the putback.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen much of Jordan tonight, it seems like, because of foul trouble. So Jordan making an impact with her size down low.
Well, right now, Evan, you got Jordan Anderson out there with 4 fouls. There's a three-point attempt by Jerusalem, no good. You also have Carly Mesher out there playing with 4 fouls right now, and I think one of the other Orioles, I don't know if it's Jerusalem or if it's McKinley that also has a bunch of fouls on them.
Emma has 3, Carly has 4, Jordan has 4.
Got a timeout on the court. Ludington up 45-34. We want to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Big thank you to all of our terrific sponsors. We appreciate you sponsors. The OSN could not do what we do without you sponsors. So a big thank you. Right now we have 4:36 left in this game. Ludington up 45-34. Orioles trying to improve to 11-6 on the year and get that 8th win in the conference. Manistee on the drive and a nice block right there by Jordan Anderson. And Jordan, she's playing with 4 fouls.
Yeah,
so
we're lucky to not get a foul, at least on Emma there. I mean, she stuck a hand in there that the refs have been calling all night.
Yeah.
So
Emma just knocked that ball out of bounds right at the Manistee bench. Manistee will get the ball in. Ludington up again 45-34. Manistee on the attack. There's a block by Jalen Laird. And Anderson to McKinley. Good! That's that's a pretty fast break right there.
yeah, great transition right there, able to get the quick basket.
That was all started there by Jordan Anderson. Now a shot no good, and I think Carly Mesher may have just fouled it out of this game. Let's see here.
We're going to get lucky, and it's going to be on Jalen.
It will be on Jalen Laird. You know, I don't know right now. I'm looking at Emma down there, and it looks like she may have hurt her left elbow. Evan, I watched that. She seems to be holding. She has been.
A few bruises will make it tougher.
Well,
she'll be okay.
Well, we all know how tough she is. 1 free throw, so 1 of 2 free throws right there by Manistee's number 2, Jana Edmondson. Ludington up 47-35, 12-point lead for the Orioles. Manistee basketball. Edmondson with it. That's Jana Edmondson. Her pass knocked out of bounds right there. And I'll tell you who's playing a heck of a ball game right now for the Ludington Orioles, and that's Jalen Laird.
Yeah, Jalen's stepping up big. This is her 5th quarter of the night, you know, using that new 5th quarter rule. Showing off. God, I just don't like that call at all.
No, and as we say that, they're going to call Jalen for the foul right there. That'll be her 4th foul.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Jay's showing off her stamina. 5 quarters in tonight.
Free throw is up and in by Ava Mae Fett. You know how much I'm into the draft, the football draft and so forth, and I like getting on that simulator on my computer. I can spend hours on there, literally, Evan, and I've come up with my new favorite name for this draft. It's not Kool-Aid McKinstry. It's a cornerback out of Louisville. His name is Storm Duck. That's a Storm Duck. He's a cornerback for the Louisville
Okay.
Cardinals. Yep. All right, right now we have 3:39 left in the game. Ludington up by 10, 47-37. Jalen Laird inside. Shot up, no good there by Welch. Welch gets it back, turnaround. God! Oh, a sweet turnaround right there on the baseline by Peyton Welch. She got her miss back, and she converts, and the Orioles up by 12.
Big block there.
I missed
Coach
that one.
Cott is asking for the foul. I thought I could hear the slap from down or up here, but
There's a steal by Welch. Peyton Welch, now she gets hammered right there.
one thing I like about Peyton is she has a continuous motor and never stops.
Exactly. And can you say that things are getting a little chippy out there right now?
Hey,
but what would you expect
that's part
from
of the
Ludington?
rival.
That's right, Ludington and Manistee. We got 3:16 left in the game. Ludington up by 12, 49-37. It's a 30-second. We're going to stay here. And, hey, Evan, why don't you want to give some love to Urca Auto Center?
All right, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. Vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282.
Monday we'll be right back here at Hawley. Girls basketball action will cover the Ludington versus Traverse City West Titans. And that's on Monday, February 12th. Tuesday, February 13th. Boys basketball here at Hawley. The Montague Wildcats will be in town. Then on Thursday, Orchard View girls in town. And on Friday, we'll be covering the Ludington Whitehall boys game at Whitehall. Big Country's very excited. He's going to be doing color commentary with me that night.
Hey, that'll be a big game.
Yeah.
You know, Big Country does a great job at this, so he'll be ready.
There's a nice move and a basket by Manistee's Elena Edmondson. 10-point Oriole lead, 2:45 left in the game, 49-39. McKinley will give the ball to Mesher. Now to Jerusalem, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, up and in by, there she is again, Jalen Laird. Offensive rebound and the putback. Go ahead, Evan.
At this point in the game, we do not need to shoot the ball. So, I mean, if we can keep the ball and we can take an easy shot, great job by Jalen, able to, get that offensive rebound and put it back up and in.
Jalen Laird, her shot blocked right there as the Orioles got a steal, and now Manistee has the ball back with 2:12 left in the game.
Being up by 12, it's time and score.
Yep.
If we get a wide open layup, obviously we're going to take it, but we do not need to be taking contested shots at this point in the game.
A foul called on Emma McKinley, I believe. That's her 4th.
And like you said earlier, shooting free throws just, it's points that you can put on the board without the clock running. So if Manistee can convert here on these free throws.
1:58 left in the game. We've got, I think, just about the whole Ludington roster has 4 fouls on them right now. First free throw is no good. Hey, folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. Trent is there for you, folks. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Jordan Anderson, and she's fouled.
What school are we going to hear about tonight that Trent's here for that I haven't heard of yet?
That you haven't heard of yet? Oh, let's say the Constantine Falcons. If you're from Constantine, Trent is there for you. You can be from Marquette, and Trent is there for you. It doesn't matter. Anywhere in the state of Michigan, Trent is there for you. You don't have to be a Cardinal, an Oriole, or a Spartan. Let's see if I come up with another unique name for you. Look at this passing. Oh, that was some sweet passing right there. Jordan Anderson to Peyton Welch, who gets the basket. Ludington 53, Manistee 39, 1:29 to go. And remember, even though we won't be there tomorrow at Petoskey, we will be reporting updates as we receive them. I got to get a hold of one of the moms that's going to be at the game, and we'll make sure that we get updates on the game, and we'll be posting those as we receive those as Ludington plays Petoskey tomorrow, and Coach Thad Shank tries to achieve his 400th career coaching victory tomorrow at Petoskey.
Yeah, it should be a heck of a game up there. I know it was here last year.
Yeah. Now, I know you folks are saying, wait a second, Scoop. We saw in the Ludington Daily News today that Thad got his 400th last night at Oak Ridge. That's according to LDN records. According to OSN records, we have him at 399. I did some very thorough and extensive research at the end of last basketball season. And I was on that with Warren Stowe, John Stowe, Jamie Sykon, and a few others. And they had 389 victories at the end of last season when they got knocked out of the districts. They're 10-5 this year. So 389 and 10. That's where I come up with 399.
Hey, Scoop, I'm with you.
That's OSN. That's OSN research.
You do a great job with all your statistics. I'm going to believe in you, and hopefully Coach Shank can go get his 400th win just because I know I played for him. So, I was part of some of those wins.
Yes,
and
you
I
were.
hope he gets it tomorrow.
Yes, you were. And again, Thad is I'm sure if Thad was listening tonight, he would be saying, "Scoop, enough of that." He wants the attention on his players. But still, that is just a magnificent. 400 victories. That's
wow. Great. I wonder what the record is, Scoop.
The record is a coach from Beaverton who's still coaching. He's got over 800 wins, I believe. And it's Coach Johnston, I believe.
Okay.
Johnstone or Johnston from Beaverton. Yes. Okay. He surpassed the legendary Lofton Green, the longtime River Rouge coach. Ava Mae Fett gets a three-pointer right there. She's had quite a ball game. Ludington up 54-42. Let's see.
The bank is open late tonight.
Yes, definitely. I got to give Carly credit. Carly got one free throw right there. Ludington up 54-42, 38.7 seconds left in this game. Emma McKinley's at the free throw line. Boy, you can hear Coach Ken Cott. We talk about hearing Coach Warren Stowe's voice. You hear Ken Cott right there, and he basically said, "Timeout, please."
Yeah,
And,
Coach Cott's not very happy right now. Let's just say that.
No. 50.
Part of it's the scoreboard, and I think the officials are playing a part in it as well.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with some more of these great nicknames of schools from around Michigan to when we do the Trent Lundquist, the Lundquist Furniture commercial for you.
Go.
So, yeah, no doubt on that. By the way, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Well, Evan, Ludington about to achieve their 11th victory of the year here in girls basketball. And more importantly, it's a conference win tonight. So they're holding serve right now. They can continue doing this, and then they get Fremont on Fremont's home court. Can get the win at Fremont and get a tie for the conference championship.
Yeah, that's best bet, best case scenario right now, unless Fremont drops one to someone else. But let's finish taking care of business tonight in the last 38 seconds, and get ready for next week.
Emma McKinley at the free throw line. First shot is good. Very, very physical ball game, as most Manistee-Ludington games are. We've got some players who are some real warriors. I'll tell you what, Jalen Laird's had a great game. Peyton Welch, Emma McKinley could go right down the line, and all of our players, basically, not all of them, but just about a good majority of them playing with 4 fouls. And I don't think we've had anybody that has actually fouled out.
No one has fouled out yet.
Yeah, three-point attempt. It goes up and hits the support beam up there. It'll be Ludington basketball. Now look at the Ludington student section. They're letting a lot of the Manistee student section is left. They have departed.
Yeah, they gave up.
They have the old Elvis saying, Elvis has left the building. The Manistee student section has left the building. We're down to 10 seconds left in this game. Carly Mesher now, she'll be fouled. Look at the first person over to her, Emma McKinley.
There's the first player to foul out, Scoop. All we had to do was talk about it.
Yeah, Elena Edmondson fouls out. There have been a ton of fouls called tonight, on both teams.
It's the second time this year that I think this might be, now the top of most fouls I've ever seen in a game.
Carly Mesher at the free throw line. 8.7 seconds remaining in the game. Orioles on top, 55-42. Make that 56-42. Carly gets the first free throw. Getting a shout out to all the Oriole Nation out there tuned in tonight to the OSN. 102.7 WMOM. Second free throw, no good. Orioles get it right back. Jerusalem now to Laird, now to Emma McKinley, and Emma is just going to hold the ball, and the Ludington Orioles have a sweet victory over their arch rivals, the Mariners of Manistee, 56-42. And we'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym, where the Ludington Orioles have defeated the Manistee Mariners in girls varsity basketball action 56-42. Ludington outscores Manistee 18-12 in that fourth quarter. The Orioles were up 38-30 entering that fourth quarter. Seems like the Orioles would get out to a 9-point lead. Manistee would come back. Orioles stretched it out a couple times into double digits, but Manistee kept coming back. And it was quite a ball game, very physical ball game tonight. Things got a little chippy out there, as you expect when Ludington and Manistee meet. But you look for the game, Evan, Ludington outscores Manistee 14-6 in the first quarter. They were outscored 15-12 in the second. They outscored Manistee 12-9 in the third, and then 18-12 in the fourth. Orioles were up 26-21 at the half, 38-30 end of three. They win 56-42. Scoring tonight for Manistee, 3 points for Jana Edmondson, 13 for Libby McCarthy, 7 for Elena Edmondson, 3 for Lindsey Gardner, 11 points for Ava Mae Fett, and 4 points for Brooke Jankwitz. For Ludington tonight, Peyton Welch had 13, 4 for Jenna Skiba, 6 for Eliana Jerusalem, 6 for Emma McKinley, 5 for Carly Mesher, 9 for Madeline Kenyon, 6 for Jordan Anderson, and 7 for Jalen Laird. Coach Stowe is going to love that balanced scoring right there.
Yeah, Coach Stowe, I'm sure he can be happy with a lot of things tonight. Nothing better than beating the arch rival, right, Scoop?
That's exactly right.
We were just talking about it. Probably one of my favorite games to play in when I was in high school.
And there's nothing that hurts as much as losing to your arch rival. I know my sophomore year playing JV football, we defeated Manistee, and we were really pumped about that. My junior and senior year on the varsity, we fell to Manistee, and there was nothing more gut-wrenching than my senior year, falling to Manistee in the fall of 1983 on their field by the score of 13-11. And I wasn't the only one. There was a number of us that were we were crying like babies afterward because it's just a sting.
Yep.
And we were so close. We were down inside the red zone. We were down inside the 5, and they stopped us late in the game. And we were going in for that, victory. And just, we had a tough year that year. We lost our first 5 games before we upset Muskegon Reese Puffer in homecoming that year. But we got wins that year over 2 teams that the Orioles traditionally had tough times with, Muskegon Reese Puffer and Fruitport. So, but yeah, you're right. We fared much better against them during my varsity baseball career when we did play Manistee. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And, been back-to-back good nights of Oriole basketball, both boys and girls, with the boys varsity winning last night at Oak Ridge by 12, 65-53. And then tonight our girls win by the score of 56-42. JV game tonight, Ludington wins 47-11. The freshman game, Ludington loses that game to Spring Lake by the score of 28-8. And next week, again, a big week. Next week, 4 nights, the OSN will be broadcasting beginning with Monday, and that'll be girls basketball against the Traverse City West Titans. Saying hi down there to Evan McCarthy, and looks like BK, Brody Kaminsky down there. A couple of pretty good athletes here at Ludington. Of course, Evan, a heck of a hockey player and a baseball player for the Orioles. BK, basketball player, and one heck of a baseball player as well. He played a lot of varsity ball last year as a freshman with us, our center fielder. So remember the district game we played up at Kingsley. I've never seen a center fielder chase down so many balls. There were so many balls hit to him out in center field last year in that district game. We were playing against, I think it was against Gladwin.
Okay.
And,
heck of a basketball player as well. I mean, I haven't watched him play any baseball, but I've seen him play some basketball.
You heard the story, didn't you? A couple weeks ago, I was talking, his nickname is BK. So I said, BK is on fire tonight. And one of BK's grandpa's friends or dad's friends heard it, and he thought, oh my gosh, did you hear Burger King's on fire? And he said, no. That's Scoop. Scoop was talking about my grandson, Brody Kaminsky, So I say BK. Because our baseball players, when he comes up to bat, they say, BK, you rule. So that's the story behind that.
Okay.
And right now, folks, just like I did with Thad Shank when Thad was doing color with me last week, we are killing a little bit of time right now until Coach Warren Stowe comes up. Thad, when Warren got up here, Thad was laughing. He goes, "Now I'm so glad you're up here, Warren. I don't have to listen to another one of Scoop's stories. He's got so many of them. He's telling me about Valentine's evening 2014 when Cameron Banstra hit the game-winning shot to defeat Fremont after the Orioles were down by 18 points.
Yeah, okay.
They sent it to overtime. So there, Coach Warren Stowe, big grin on his face. Good to see you, Coach. Nothing like beating your arch rival, is there? A very physical game out there, but just what you would expect when Ludington and Manistee get together. Things got pretty chippy down there. Lots of fouls, and I got to hand it to your players. I think about 6 or 7 of them had 4 fouls, but nobody fouled out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. We got to figure some things out because it's a trend. Fremont game was very similar. We've had I'm missing the opponent, but another game where we got a lot of girls in foul trouble, and so we just got to, I guess, play without. We just got to show people our hands, and because that's going to come to rear its ugly head. It already did once this year, but very very pleased with our poise, especially in that second half. Halftime. We talked about offensively and defensively. I thought that on the offensive end, when we got good possessions, things went very well, but those were few and far between. And then on the defensive end, Manistee's got a lot of really good players, but that's not an excuse to get carved up. I mean, they were just dribbling through us left and right. So I thought that we did a better job with that in the second half.
You look, Coach, just a 5-point lead at the half, 26-21. They came out, opened up the game on a 4-0 run. Then your girls went on a 9-0 run. Yeah. Everybody knows basketball's a game of runs. Yeah. But, your girls continually would build a 9-point lead up against Manistee, and then they would come back, cut into it. Then your girls pushed it out to as much as 12 to 14 points, but Manistee kept coming back.
Yeah, and credit to Manistee, they're not gonna stop playing.
Yeah,
that's one of the scrappiest teams that we've played this rendition of Manistee this year, and cutting it to 8 or cutting it to 7, we had a lot to do with that. You know, how many free throw box outs did we blow and just give up offensive rebounds? How many times did we, you know, turn the ball over in the front court? So, you know, we just got some things to clean up, but a win's a win.
Yeah, and your designated sniper tonight, Madeline Kenyon, 3 3-pointers. I'll tell you, when she gets in a zone, you like getting her the ball right there. I thought Jalen Laird had a heck of a ball game tonight.
Yeah, she did. She played amazing in that all game, but in that last little bit, you know, when, like you said, they kept cutting it to 8 or 7 or whatever, she did a really great job scoring, rebounding, and she's so long. She can make up for some, you know, she's the type of girl, just like Jordan and Peyton, where, you know, they can be a little bit late on a slide, but they're so long that they can make up for that.
You, again, we've talked quite a bit about Peyton Welch this year, coming over from Mason County Central. She is your 6th player, and she comes in, and she always seems to be all over the court when she comes in. She really provides a spark. You look at her tonight, she finished with 13, a game high for your Orioles, and she just seems to be in the right place at the right time all the time, not only on the offensive side of things, but also on the defensive side.
Yeah, she's playing really well for us, and I'm very, very happy to have her. And she's an even better kid. You know, she fits right in, checks all the boxes, and she's a really good basketball player on top of it, and one that's got a broad skill set. You know, she can handle it. She's forced. I make her play forward a lot, so she's down against the zone. But she just rolls with it, and I think as the season goes, you know, she was swimming big time earlier in the season, and as the season goes on, she's kind of settling into having to do everything because she's versatile, and why not let a versatile player be versatile? You
Exactly.
know, I'm not going to have her do one thing.
Yeah.
She's good enough to handle it, and she's taking it all on. So
your girls get their 11th win tonight, now 11-6 overall on the year. They improved to 8-1 in the West Michigan Conference. You're still, your girls still, and they will be until the season ends, pursuing the Fremont Packers. I shouldn't say till the season ends. Hopefully you hold serve. Your girls hold serve, and you get Fremont in their building. Hopefully somebody comes along and knocks them off.
Yeah.
And then when you play them and go down there and get the victory, you can have the conference championship all to yourself.
That'd be great, you know. So we're just going to – that's a little ways away. I think we got to focus here.
Yeah.
My girls are crazy. We're going tomorrow morning to get it out of the way because we have a Monday game, so we're not going to practice on Sunday. And
you're going all the way to Petoskey to support the boys tomorrow?
No, I got practice. I got to coach 3rd grade boys, and I got to coach 5th grade girls tomorrow. So I got a busy day of basketball, but a very good Traverse City West team coming in
on Monday.
Exactly what you'd think from a Big North team, you know, strong and scrappy, and just like the Cadillacs and Traverse City Centrals of the world, those teams that play in that conference seem to all fit kind of the same mold.
Big North mold.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's been a little bit of a bugaboo for us. So we've got to make sure that we're minding our P's and Q's and taking care of the ball.
We'll be with you and your girls on Monday, and when you play Orchard View on Thursday, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll be with the boys.
Those are our last 2 home games.
Yeah, and we'll be with the boys on Tuesday when they host the
Montague.
They got Montague. Yep,
Wildcats.
they got Montague on Tuesday, and then we'll be at Whitehall on Friday for the real big game between Ludington and Whitehall's still undefeated. They had a scare last night.
Coach Thaler almost pulled it out at Montague. I was texting him. He was proud of his boys, but they just fell short. So I'm excited for a great week of basketball. I'm excited for Tuesday for the boys to be in here and see my old coach's team play. I'm going to try to go in the morning so we can go and support them.
Yeah, we're going to let you go, Coach, here, but first things first, I'm sure you want to say hi to Sister Mandy. She chimed in a couple times tonight.
I do. Hi, Mandy. I thank you for watching. Love you and miss you.
Very good.
Yeah, and I had Sister Melissa here, and my in-laws here, and I know my daughter's sick, so she was watching at home, so I'm glad that you guys are here. So pretty awesome. This is pretty great. And our girls.
And Parents' Night tonight, too.
Yeah, and Parents' Night, so they all got to be here, and we got to honor them. So really great for kids. They deserve every bit of it, the boys and the girls and every other athlete at Ludington. So thank you guys for all that you do.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll see you Monday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night next week.
Sounds great.
All right,
Coach,
go O's.
Go O's. That's Coach Warren Stowe. Always love talking to Coach Stowe. And his girls win tonight over arch rival Manistee 56-42. Evan, and last comments, last thoughts on this one?
I think Coach Stowe touched on it the most. I mean, he definitely listed off a bunch of things that they need to continue to work on. and still a few more games till the tournament starts. And
Yeah.
then, I mean, you can't turn back then. You got to let it all loose.
And the girls' districts this year are being held in Big Rapids. The boys' districts are being held in Manistee. So I want to let all of Oriole Nation know that. We still have, it's February 9th. We still have some time. Obviously, we got some regular season basketball left. But just so you know, Oriole Nation, the girls in Big Rapids, the boys in Manistee. And that'll be coming up for the girls end of February, beginning of March, and for the boys, of course, in March. So good win tonight here for Manistee. Slap myself for the Ludington Orioles, 56-42. And make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening. We'll have all the stats up there and the area scores of interest, all that good stuff. And with that said, for our executive producer and executive director, Thad Shank, also for our technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, Julia Habman, for the cameraman tonight, and that was Tyson Pettinato for the OSN. Also for my sidekick, doing a fantastic job tonight, Evan McKinley. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final score in the varsity game, the Ludington Orioles 56, the Manistee Mariners 42. Back with you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, and enjoy the Super Bowl on Sunday, folks, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Until then, Ludington, stay classy. Good night.
You've been listening to High School Sports here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. This high school sports event was brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by IRCA Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Join us again for more high school sports with the partnership between Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.